Keep my phone on that charger. Keep my phone on that charger. Papa, you know.
Alumno, Mara no kuya.
Ndewo.
Hello, ndewo. Ekpa.
Yes.
Agwa mbozi aga na phone that's a number m.
No kwa. No kwa koko.
Kime.
I na-egwo dị na no dị mma.
Okay. Chairman or Batana?
Well, people are still coming in.
The man's the one.
I forgot me here.
Batana can make the meeting gang. I bet you and I even went well entire Erika.
Exactly.
Hello.
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 Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is talking?
Hey, Edozie Neku. Edozie.
Edozie, there we go.
Yeah. Welcome.
Our own Edozie.
Yeah. Long time.
In associate can do it.
I'm going on check on.
Okay.
Cancel. Go out from this room. Go away downstairs. The care bomb. Brooklyn House, I'm
very wrong.
Okay, when they are keep it to time, again, it's 5 minutes after 4.
7 minutes after 4.
There were
Chairman or Biana. Jimmy, Odogu Kedi.
The man there were
no.
There were.
Chairman Abiabeke, what did not gas one and did not woon. We could go be fine, but.
I'm quite cool, 4 o'clock. We're supposed to start 4. Time is precious.
And then I'm not here. Chairman.
I did 9 here. So about normal this thing because a lot of people were here and I met the room and
I'm a meeting now, no executive meeting now, no party. So come it's not 4 here, man. Man, I need the way man die and I found on the phone. No.
Of course, I know what you
Chairman, there can be the but bottom line, but Kekwano, let more meeting.
Well, who phone goes so Jimmy Mabon in a pot chairman, but I'm here now.
No.
So, do you know how to make this
Only. Mimi, did he come? The outside. Really? He took the measurement already.
Sure, I got it. ndewo no amaghị m osisi ọma biko kpọọnụ bụ chairman.
Oya ka m kpọọ ya na phone ka m nachie tụkwa ka m kpọọ ya oke ka m mutuo wee kpọọ ya.
No, I don't conversant to this Zoom. I'm not use Zoom. How do I?
on the Zoom.
Like if I want to mute and say, oh my God.
You just click the mic. This icon of the mic, under your downside of your phone.
Ndewo no.
Ndewo.
Onyeku from Turuku.
Onyeku ndewo.
Ndewo no.
Ndewo. Onyeku.
Urban Kings from Helsinki.
Oh, ndewo.
Yeah. Amamo chairman Igbo Union.
Akpọgo m ọ na-abata na.
Okay.
Kedu onye bụ 82211863303?
Ndị be anyị ekene m unu.
Ndewo. Onye na-ekwu?
Innocent Amechi from Tampere.
Okay. Kedu onye bụ 28811863303? Kedu onye bụ 82211863303? If the person is not talking, I will remove him. And when I remove you, he will not come here again.
Because when I participate in the way introduce,
He doesn't have a mic, so the person should, click the mic and put the mic on. You can't just come here and listen to a meeting. So you need to put your mic and then tell us who you are, so we know who is here with us.
This is Wiki from Tampere.
There we go.
Because of time mmadụ. Chioma no si na eme ihe na-apụta.
We have somebody called Kennedy. Kennedy, you don't have a mic. Kennedy and the number 822113303. You don't have a mic. So can you people on your mic, please?
Hello.
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 Chairman abatago.
Hello.
Paul.
Oh, Paul Neku.
Which of the Paul am I here?
Paul, deputy na Helsinki about autopilot.
Okay. There we go.
Because I'm not man, I'm mute my mic. I never find any quorum when me cook.
Okay.
Dalono.
Ndewo no ndị Igbo.
Ndewo.
Yeah, man, no.
Ndewo. chairman ndewo.
There one.
Gentlemen, all protocols observed. Let's dive deep. Let's dive into this matter. We haven't the pleasantries are carrying. When chairman the video, let's get straight to business. Day one.
Okay, ndị Igbo, mbido with the genealogy of this meeting. Yesterday, yesterday, ka mụ na Jimmy gbara nkata concerning this very meeting a na-eme na. But before that yesterday, o nwere meeting anyị nwa yigoro already. Because ihe anyị kwere ihe meeting ahụ, that was a ga-eme meeting ahụ echi. Ọ maka ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo. I'm very well now. I am in any other homeland apart from Igbo land. Ejoku na be here. Be comfortable with what we are doing. But I am relatives, friends. Okay,
go, counsel. I'm busy now. Close the door.
Then, Mona executive with the other Igbo organizations, I reach an agreement that I am meeting. I am a Jua essay within ourselves. What is happening? So, when in-depth knowledge or about the primary purpose of that meeting, of what is happening in Igbo land. I don't know how to go about it. But before that, two videos they may speculate. One about Simon Ekpa. Na-akọwa na a ga-enwe lockdown n'ala Igbo on the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, then 13th. People nwere ike ga zụrụ nri 14th enwe lockdown, which is 5 days lockdown. And then another correlating video. Mado Pebe, repeated the same thing I had in that video. And that then fatigue. If you come out, if you love yourself, if you don't love yourself, you come out, you die. And after that very video, Obagara Apo Nala Igbo, a lot of people. I say
Can you mute yourself?
Yeah. I say now, same not this time. Maybe the Bua people na live. Oh, okay. I am go series of cases, and they Fulani drove people from Lokbanta, me occupy there. Drove people from section of Enugu, drove people from those northern axes. Even within the town, they have driven people away. It was a series of all over Nigeria, rape and killing. But if you only most of this rape and killing, or Belatala in other parts of Nigeria, or the Ali, we were concentrated. So, yeah, but the second meeting with the hope that after that very meeting, the primary purpose of that meeting, about that meeting, a resolution. Obrona, because the Nali we had and then in Finland, he posted here, and all you have now Finland, what people in Finland are doing. First, I said, okay, what got them marker? I to call it Uche. Because I have Finland, where we are living. We associate ourselves from this. For this, no. First of all, we'll have to speak with Finland, which is someone. I'm moving here from there. So, I have behind you. Then Angel was here, they lead the way to what to do, what we can do about that meeting. The design it to this very process. And someone no now. So I commend the effort of Mazi because he swiftly got him, and also I thank Simon Ekpa Nomen allow and at least in this very platform be able to discuss with it.
I don't know. First of all, please, Paul, I have to meet you. The noise is coming from there. Thank those who find their time to come here, irrespective of our busy schedules and your work. Everybody know what is going on in Nigeria, and every one of us here may have one experience or the other from the Nigeria state. And the agitation for Biafra. I have been the chairman of this Igbo Union for complete 4 years, from 2015 to 2019. And everybody here can agree with me that during the time I was the chairman of Igbo Union, at a point, I mandated that nobody should bring the Biafra flag to where Igbo people are celebrating New Year Festival. And at the end of the day, today, I become one of the frontiers of this Biafra movement. The reason I said that nobody should bring the Biafra flag is not because there is something that there is nothing like Biafra. Or it's not because we are being treated fairly in the Nigeria setup, but because some of us are ignorant, and some of us who are not ignorant, that time I was not ignorant of Nigeria, but I was thinking, like most of you here, who think that Biafra, Nigeria is going to get better. And of course, after that, I was arrested by the spirit of Biafra. And today, here I am piloting and participating and contributing, my own quota to make sure that Biafra people are free. Now, recently, the whole thing is no longer about piloting the affair of Biafra, but we have found ourselves in a very state that is not acceptable by human, where the security of life and property of Biafra people of Ndigbo, has been jeopardized. And the only plan and agenda of the Nigerian controlled by Fulani government is to take over our land, kill our women and children. And they have continued to do that. Our people have been killed, and it is not even just that they are killing our people. Please, everybody should mute, please. The political elite that should be protecting the life of Biafra people and the Igbo people have failed to do that, leading to the setting up of many security outfits and in entire Nigeria. All over Nigeria, everybody is struggling to set up their own security outfit because the Nigeria state has failed. Now, like I said, that it is no longer about agitating for Biafra, but also we have to provide security for our people because of the failure of the Nigeria state. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu set up the Eastern Security Network. And for some of you, like the chairman said now, that they have seen Fulani killings, and in Lokpanta mentioned the places he's mentioned, but now it has reduced. But what he did not mention is those who are responsible for making those crimes to reduce. It is not the governor, it is not the government, it is not those who called you to arrange a meeting without, first of all, reaching out to me, who was your former chairman, to ask questions, since you stressed out that video that propelled you to call meeting is coming from Simon Ekpa, and then another video where somebody says, if you come out, you die. So, the people that made it possible recorded the sources that our women can farm today and go to their farm without being butchered like before is the Eastern Security Network, of which we are in charge of, irrespective of the blackmail and propaganda, which the Nigeria state have always used to suppress whoever rise up against them. So when I saw the meeting called by Kingsley Orji of Igbo Union, chairman of Igbo Union, it is not just a meeting that shows concern. Rather, it is a meeting that were motivated by hate, politically motivated, and by selfish interest. Because if it was not motivated by those things I have mentioned now, you know that both of us live in Finland. So if somebody called your attention as a chairman of a community of Ndibo in Finland, you ought to have contacted me. But what did you achieve? What did you try to achieve in calling such meeting? To share the message, because the propaganda of the state of Nigeria with whoever that have contacted you and other Igbo organizations who have ganged up to fight Simon Ekpa, particularly Simon Ekpa they are fighting. You send the message and push it to the media. The message was being spread across different WhatsApp groups that, oh, Ndibo in Finland are having a meeting to crucify Simon Ekpa. That is the message that is out there. And I was receiving it from all over the world, that Finland, Ndibo Finland, those people that called you and you had a meeting with, they had ulterior motive. The ulterior motive is so that you are going to discuss and say, let us call a meeting, only for even calling a meeting alone of Ndibo against Simon Ekpa in Finland is what they want to achieve. There is nothing else. And they succeeded in achieving something. So what they achieve is that some of them now know that Ndibo in Finland is they are calling meeting for whatever that they are accusing Simon Ekpa and all that. You achieved that. So I want every one of you here who is in this meeting to ask this chairman, as a chairman of Ndibo, we know what we went through. We know he has worked with me, he has worked with many of you here. What he did, was it the right thing? He did not contact me. Personally, he didn't reach out to me to ask me, what am I hearing? What is your own side of the story? Even if he pretended not to know anything about Nigeria. And so I will make it very categorically clear here that the struggle for Biafra is what we are doing. And the Nigeria state managed killings of our people. They even practicalized it. They did it. Military, police have been killing our people, and we cannot just fold our hands and watch them. So what do? We needed to do something that will shake the foundation of Nigeria. And that is why we decided that we must be sitting at home. For the past 1 year, every Monday, we sit at home. This particular sit at home has been fought with every mechanism available to the Nigerian government. They didn't defeat us. The governors came, they threatened workers that if you did not come out on Monday, you are going to be sacked. People did not come out. They didn't sack them. They threatened them that if you did not come out, you are not going to be paid salary. People did not come out, yet they still pay their salary. For the past 1 year, they didn't succeed. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS dungeon. Killings of Biafran people happening in Imo State, in Abia State, where this chairman come from, in Ohofia. In fact, in this chairman community, his own community has banned the eating of Fulani cow, which generated a lot of killing even in his own state. He did not, nobody has invited him from Igbo community to have a meeting. How do we stop the killing of Abia State where he come from? Because they have banned, they are the only community that banned the eating of Fulani cows, I'm talking to you now, in the entire Igbo land. When they were being killed, raped their women, he did not call a meeting. But me, I am not a selfish person. I'm not fighting for Igbo nation. I'm not fighting for Ndibo. I am fighting for Biafrans, which Igbo people are part of it. So I am not discriminating who I fight for. Whether it is in my village, they kill people. Whether it is in Enugu, they kill people. Whether it is in Anambra, they kill people. It doesn't matter. Last time, 14 young men were killed and massacred by Bubago in Imo State. The people that called you for this meeting, did not call you to tell you, do you know that 14 Igbo youth who went for a wedding were slaughtered and massacred by a Bubago security outfit? I didn't see you. You know, what more is more outrage than that? I did not see those people that called you now to call a meeting. But like I said, all these things that is happening now is politically and P2B-cally manipulated, and it is being motivated by the P2B campaign, which cannot replace our freedom. I will have made it very, very clear. So if you are calling a meeting and you have achieved one thing, which is propaganda. Yesterday, the same Nigeria, the same Igbo people that are calling you on a meeting and asking you to call all the meeting of Ndibo, go and protest, let us see what we're going to do to Samanekpa in Finland. They were flying the news. Most of you may be happy. Samanekpa was arrested by Interpol. Samanekpa has been arrested while trying to flee to Israel. Samanekpa, and the news was flying everywhere. Only for this morning, the engineer of that, the main pioneer of that news, called Peter Abakalo, a very highly respected editor of the Sun News, all of them, because everybody is desperate for people to be president. He came this morning to apologize. One thing is this: we, the Biafra people, ordered Biafrans to sit at home in protest for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the demand for Biafra referendum, and to make it very clear that no election of Nigeria election will be allowed in Biafra land. And the Biafra people responded. In that order, we also called them, because of the modus operandi of Nigeria, they will stop at nothing to make sure they blackmail the Biafra freedom, which we are doing. And if you come out, they're going to kill you. It has happened before. This is not the first time they killed Biafrans during the sit-at-home. This is not the first time they killed Nigerians during a protest. They have killed us even from 1998. They have been killing Mossab. From there to 2015, they were killing IPOB 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and up to 2022. We found out a way that when we say sit at home, you sit at home. And because the sit at home is working, what do? They have to now kill those who are coming out. This is not the first time we ordered sit at home. We have ordered sit at home for 3 days. Nobody was attacked. Nobody. It did not have a complete compliance. At least have like 90 to 95% compliance. When the 14 young men was killed in Imo State, we called 3 days sit at home. Nobody was killed. But this 5-day sit at home, considering that election is approaching, Nigeria government came out and began their propaganda. Everybody in Nigeria was awakened by the 5-day sit at home because they know the implication of it. So after all their condemnation, after all their countering order, after all their propaganda, Biafrans sat at home. So in order to discredit it, the few people that came out, they started attacking them. Police officer was seen. It is in the news. So what I'm trying to say here is that you've made references of, you know that they are killing in Enugu, you know that they are killing in Lokbanta, you know that they are killing here and there. Yet, the people that are inviting you, telling you to call meeting of Ndibo in Finland to crucify Samanekpa, did not call meeting. Many women and children have been killed. In Enugu State alone, over 50 people were massacred in Ehamufu. Who stopped the Fulanese? It was us. The people that called you to go and crucify Samanekpa in Finland did not make any statement. Over 50 people that were massacred in Ehamufu. The governors did not bring the military. The local government chairman did not bring the military. It was we, the Biafra people, that mobilized ESN. After that community betrayed the ESN security network, we mobilized the ESN to go to that place, and they went there and defeated the Fulani. After they defeated the Fulani, those who survived it, they called to the 82 Division Enugu. The military came there and burned the villages. Was it the Biafran that burned the villages? Why are these people? Where are these people that were having meeting of Igbo leaders and whatever in diaspora? Where are they to tell you to go to Finland and protest the Finland government that people are being massacred in Enugu? Four Corner Enugu, for example, I'm just telling you the things that are public, because there are many things that are not in the public, which we are doing to safeguard our people. Four Corner Enugu, for the past weeks, has been the den of terrorists and killing, kidnapping by the Fulani herdsmen. And this thing was going on. None of you that are calling for Samanekpa head, because all of you are in Finland enjoying. I'm here enjoying too. I'm here. Everybody here is enjoying. Nobody is feeding each other. But I'm here. While you are working and doing everything, I am doing this and I'm doing my work as well. Now, we went to that four corner, defeated the Fulani, and the same Fulani called to 82 Division Enugu. The GOC of 82 Division begin to summon a security meeting. But in all this killing, the kidnapping happening, which is very viral on social media, this particular GOC did not call a security meeting to ask what is going on in Four Corner. It is only when we defeated them. He called a meeting and began to ask, who are those going to that Four Corner to fight the terrorists there? Pump and play in a security meeting in Enugu. So, my people, what we are doing is we are fighting this Biafra freedom and the liberation the way we want it. I am not here to convince you. I'm not here to make you to agree with me, just like I'm not going to agree with you whatever you do here, because I've made up my mind to fight for Biafra. But if you think that what I'm doing is wrong, you know what to do. You go ahead with the plan that you have with Igbo communities.
At least you could go. I think because Kingsley Abisi, former chairman Igbo Union. I think maybe the way the chairman Igbo were covered the thing because Okawataria maybe or Mezi the way you see Kusia this year each. One thing is clear, Oborono the yesterday meeting no for I don't sure no for me I don't sure no well on the link clear up for the meeting, but I remember when they called the meeting, we had that we need to hear from.
He said it here now. He said it here now.
He said that we need to hear from you, but from hearing from you, and I said, and what any meeting I get with that first of all, even to hear from you, because all of us are here. We were once chairman of the union after me, and now he's the chairman. I am not from you. It seems like that now. I ain't again anything. Yes, this Biafra, as you explain it, Mbembo, okay, you did not allow them, but when you finish, everybody is fighting for Biafra. Everybody will Biafra. Biafra. That is one point. But the issue according to your explanation, it is well explained. However, you said it that among election in Igbo land, this new narrative, because I see the post to keep as well. Only one question in Cholejo. Open election in Biafra land, and when election na Biafra land. One thing is clear, again, when in election na Nigerian state, and open election na Nigerian state, and we did not perform in this election, we did not participate. Still yet, we have not actualized this Biafra. So who is going to lose? Because the Biafra land is the only one vote that we are going to vote for one human being. Vote. I am not one with that election. I am a good election at the Biafra land. 100% sure that there must be vote, and even though they did not vote in Biafra land, the vote must be counted. And that guy announced human being as the president. And we are still not yet get what we want. So if anyone thinking I need now, but in Gemagodu for now, at least imada will problem. There is nobody mananda everybody knows. But the situation of the things now warrant for us. This is the only first time our own son Obi never sent us to come and speak. P2B has never sent anybody. P2B has never visited Finland. P2B has never even visited Scandinavia. And the OB is not going to send anybody. But what we are saying is that Obolo na support to no Igbo land gave vote to Obi, Mavege vote to Latiku, Mavege vote to Lutilibu, whomever they will vote for. Again, willingly vote to count in Nigerian state. So, man, the way people hear your order, they obey your order because now Nandekano is not around. Maybe when Nandekano protocol his own order. But what we are saying is that can't we mellow down? Things are so difficult. Our children are in Nigeria, our family are there. 5 days there when we sit at home. Things are difficult in that state to go to the eastern state. So how can we manage?
No, thank you.
If I be even needly from if I be buying needly we are not telling you to stop your agitation. We are not telling you to stop what you are doing. There is a time what you are doing. Everybody wants what you are doing to continue doing it. What we are saying now, the game now changes. On a good change here, a change the game. But a good change the now of one upper hand the animal. But for this election, there is no how we cannot achieve this Biafra. We must achieve it. But I can achieve here with a substance. And the substance here, Mado Ibayanova. So obviously, I don't know what is your name with us. And this thing. Or Bushetima Banyadia with the Tinibu, Abiaba Kaiga achieve with Biafra. For next 8 years, I am achieve here. Achieve by 8 years, I never achieve here. So I got them with this killing. So eventually, even my own reason why I want them to call you as a former chairman, and we are not talking to you now. I'm not talking to you as a Biafra agitator. No, I am talking to you as a friend and the former chairman of the Igbo Union, Finland. That is the how I'm talking to you now. As a Biafran agitator, it is pure different because entirely different. But I need to know here. We have to wrap up ourselves. We have to rapport. Rapport one. I'm not saying the one of Mofuenya, YouTube na even the Kubu as a rapport. Kedu ibe anyị nwere to anyị ga-ibe anyị nwere to do. Anyị kọtelu godo obele. Anyị kọtelu obele. Anyị malụ nke anyị ga-achieve because we need to achieve something in this period, this dispensation now. The way in Siwefo, anyị nwekwa na obele 60%, 70% chance now. So now about my own reason.
Let me answer you up now. First of all, what we are doing is not just about Ndibo. We are fighting for Odema Ndibo and of course Biafra in general. So when you say that if we don't have an election in Biafra land, that there will be vote in Nigeria. Yes, we know that. But our main target is to make sure that nobody will be elected and voted for in Nigeria election in Biafra land. And by doing that, you are now waking up questions and discussion about the Nigeria unity. That is what we are talking about today. Because of this 5-day sit at home, a lot of discussion are coming up. The setup, renegotiation of Nigeria. So we cannot continue to shy away from the danger and the Goliath standing in front of us. All of you know how Afghanistan was run over by terrorist Taliban. It took them 20 years, irrespective of whatever America pumped there. America pumped billions of dollars into Afghanistan. After 23 years, they run over the government. They captured every weapon, and people were running in the airport, holding aeroplane, and while aeroplane was flying away. That is the condition that you see today. Nobody believed that it will happen. So what we are trying to tell you is that it has come to that point that we're going to do something differently. Anna say Buhari honored. You said it. Yes. So we want to do something different. If at the end of the day, after when next year the election comes, Ndi Biafra succeed here, that we are going to seal Biafra land, no governor will be voted, no House of Representatives member will be voted. Let the Nigeria conduct the election in Nigeria state. Believe me, that is the highest rank on the wall of Nigeria. The international community will be there. Everybody is interested in Nigeria, considering the fact that Nigeria is a country of interest. And this particular disintegration of Nigeria has been predicted very long ago, because they know, even the British themselves, they say that Nigeria is a failed experiment. So why you who is at the receiving end, who is the victim, will continue to shy away from the truth? And those who summon not courage to fight, because somebody have to fight. Even in this Finland that you live now, everybody here is in Finland. You know the history of Finland War, the Finnish War, Cold War between Finland and Russia. If people in Finland, begin to say, oh, yeah, Russia is a big country, they had a weapon and everything, and they will say, okay, let us not fight, everybody's going to die. People died. Today you are enjoying it because the people of Finland have one mentality, one culture, and one goal, which is to progress. Immediately they left Russia, they're progressing, and this is one of the best countries in the world. So what I'm saying is that we have to make difficult decisions. We have to take steps that is very, very difficult in order for us to make difference. If Peter Obi want to become a president, he can come and become a president of whatever setup that we are going to have after 2023. Because once election did not hold, you can never validate Nigeria again. It will now spark everything that is possible to see a new arrangement of Nigeria or Biafra. What we are fighting for is not necessarily that you are going to have a Biafra. I have been saying it even in the public. But what we are fighting for is let us see that rearrangement. We need to renegotiate. We need people to understand that we cannot continue to be coward in our own country and become a victim while other people are playing the victim. The opportunity is here. This is the first time after Azikiwe and in those days where the three Wazobia was running for president. Now P2B is there. We told you that P2B is only coming for distraction. There is no way it is possible that P2B is going to change anything. The Nigeria state is rotten. So how is he going to do it? The people at the Senate is bigger in number. Muslim. You see what is going on from the Abuja 1989 declaration. This is not just about emotion. This is not just about P2B is gathering momentum. And let me shock you people today, because the intels we have, some of you don't have it. P2B, you see gallivanting on social media and all that. Most of the people supporting him don't even have PVC. Is it that has P2B gathered more crowd than Goodluck Jonathan? Is P2B more courageous enough than Obasanjo? What is the effect of Obasanjo presidency? What is the effect of Goodluck Jonathan presidency? These are the things we should be looking at. We have opportunity now to make life better for our people. And we are going to fight it once and for all. So we are saying that these people have been making this decision for over 50 years. Let us make our mistake now. That's one mistake we want to do. And I understand that a lot of you are supporting Obi because Obi is an Igbo man and Obi promised you that he's going to do this and do that. But remember, the same Obi is telling you, do not vote me because I'm Igbo man. Obi have not summoned courage to identify his ethnicity, while every other person running for the Nigeria president have done that. Tinubu recognized the Yoruba man, Atiku recognized the Fulani man, and there's nothing he can do about it. Atiku was in a conference where they were debating about the presidency. He attacked Autumn. He told Autumn, you cannot be calling Fulani a terrorist because I'm a Fulani man. Can P2B do that? He cannot do that. That is to show you that even the running mate of P2B will be more brutal than him because he's not in Nigeria, he's from Mauritania. So my people, all you should do now is that let us come together and understand that the only thing we can do for our children, the only thing we can do for our future generation is to fight for our freedom, because everybody, every state you are today, every country you are today in Europe, both from South Africa here, people fought without even looking back. Let us make this decision and let it be a mistake. Because if we make this one mistake, the world is not going to end. After all, P2B have been making mistakes. When Ojukwu handed over Anambra State to him, did he not disappoint Ojukwu? The history is there. Whether you believe it or not, this is a fact. So what I'm trying to say is that we have decided, and the majority of Biafrans are with us. So let us make this mistake. Only this time. These people have been making mistakes for 50 years. This time around, we are going to make the mistake. It's going to be the youth. It's going to be this Biafra people. After this mistake, we will sit on the round table and see how to discuss about the Nigeria. If that's what. Thank you. And remember, I'm just a spokesperson. That are, I'm just a spokesperson of Biafra people. So I'm just in the mind of the average.
You see, okay, Nnamdi Kanu si court. On a brief interview.
Don't even go about that. How can you be talking about somebody is granting interview in the court? Do you know that Nnamdi Kanu have not?
Because it was that interview was that he is in because of Ndibo. That he will not be happy to see Ndibo killed. He will not be happy to see him. He repeated it a couple of times. So, all of us, I am Biafra. I am Biafra. Nigeria. Biafra today. No, I got like here.
So what are you doing?
No, what I'm saying is that
what have you done?
There were hardship in Igbo land.
What have you done about it? What have you done about it?
Everybody can all work. Since we are
so allow me to do what I'm doing.
they can all work. So
So what I'm doing.
Dialogue.
Yes.
Dialogue. Is there any way I get you get Bilatato?
I can't hear Belata at all. In fact, we are going to be increasing the volume until every person in this world we hear about. We are going to, you see this Biafra, this is the only time, this election is the only time that give Opus or the impetus to kill people. This is the only thing that give Soludo the impetus to kill Anambra State. This is the only thing that give the Nigerian army the power to be killing people in Ebonyi State. This is the only thing that gave Buhari the power to bring foreign Fulanis and local Fulani to Nigeria to kill us. So without this election, we are going to renegotiate again. That is the point I'm trying to make here. We must not validate them again. And when you talk, they tell you you have a representative. When you talk, they tell you you have governors. When you see that the governor has been caged. I was playing a program yesterday when somebody was asked, I don't know whether it's a Yoruba man or an Igbo man, was asked about, they said they right position about against ekpa. And he said that Nigeria is a fraud. That before he talk, he want to talk in a way so that they will not take away his PhD. When an old man is scared of saying the truth, so that Nigeria will not take his PhD certificate away from him, you see that you are in a very big mess. So somebody have to do it. We have come to understand that we can fight from afar, and that's exactly what we're doing. Because people in Nigeria are in cage. They terrorize them. When our women go to street to protest, they kill them. When young men go to street to protest, they kill them. Even when they did not protest, they come to their home and start going from one house to another, looking for our young men in the name of being a member of the Eastern Security Network. Why the Fulanis and the forest? They are releasing them in Abuja, granting them amnesty, marching them becoming still in DSS dungeon. So how do you, I don't know. What is the rationale of this? All these things that is happening here. Since you cannot fight, allow those fighting to fight and just pretend that it is time you just go one corner and watch us fight and liberate you. Because some of you are not man enough to fight. So allow those who want to fight to fight. Am I complaining of being tagged a terrorist? I am against killing Biafrans. I can never support the killing of Biafrans. That is why I put my life on the line. Condemn any killing, and the reason why we ask people to stay at home, it is not about people staying at home. What matters is that that order came and some people stay at home. So for the fact that people actually stayed at home is a slap to the Nigerian government. So they have to do everything. And we said it several times. This is not the first time. They have killed our people before they sit at home. Our men were massacred at Mpo. Even when Uche Mefo was the deputy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in prison, they killed our men in Mpo. How many people here called for the kidnapping or killing of Uche Mefo? Uche Mefo asked people to go and protest. These are just what I'm mentioning. Few of them. Gate was people were
because I didn't know here.
You know, ekpa you used to know. That is the part. That's the fact. So go ahead.
Ndị Igbo, we are now with Simon Ekpa.
Ajụjụ m chọrọ ịjụ Ekpa bụ why I na channel this all these things I name na Igbo land not. Why only Igbo land? Because these things sit at home, people na atari ahụhụ. And I emanat na ndị Igbo, most of ndị Igbo business, most of them were traders. So in order in as ndị Igbo nọ na home 5 days, how do you expect them to survive? Ụmụaka na-aga school. Why are we not challenging this whole things na not? I'm Charema.
Well, Imana, one thing is that our problem is that we only focus on things that are not important. It is this same that the Nigerian government asked to sit at home for 3 months during the COVID-19, while other governments were giving food to their citizens. The Nigerian government, these people that are telling you people now that Indians are suffering, they had the food to give to them. They pack it in the store and they lock it up. And that Indian that you are shouting for now was dying. They were dying in hunger, although nobody died of hunger after 3 months. Nobody died. Say, hunger, I die of hunger. But yet, the politicians that are propelling you today to do what you are doing have the food. Not that they don't have it too. Not that it is their own money. They have the food. They went and packed this food in a warehouse, lock it up. These are the people that come to show you how they love you today. So, my people, we have to pay price. There is nothing in this life that come with come easy. Even in this election you are talking about, election period, see the death, many deaths of our people. Every election, our people are killed. Every election. We are channeling it, but I'm just telling you the how. Of course, you know. Let me tell you how we are channeling it. Can I answer you now, please? There is noise.
Somebody should remove that noise.
So now, let me tell you how we are channeling it. Now, every time we have sit at home in Biafra land, mostly in the southeast and part of south of Biafra, it affects the government. That day, no motor will come from Abuja to southeast. That day, no tax revenue will be generated from Lagos to southeast. That day, no revenue will be generated from Kaduna to southeast. That day, no revenue will be generated from the airline, from anywhere in Nigeria to the southeast. That day, nobody will travel from any part of Nigeria to southeast. Do you know how much Nigeria is losing? Do you know how much the state itself are losing? You think when we say sit at home is about the average Igbo man or average Biafra? No. You think when the governors are crying, it is about the average Igbo man or average? No. Go and check the revenue they generate every day. Check, calculate it. How much they generate from the how much they are losing every Monday. 4 good time in a month.
But Mr. Ekpa, sorry, but you are fighting for the Igbo people.
I am answering
you. Fine, your point now. You are starving the Nigerian government from revenue, which is quite understandable. But here prompt to this meeting, but that for the fact that now in the people you are fighting for, just like that boy said, people you are fighting for.
That man.
Sorry, just like that man said, please, my apologies.
No problem.
People you are fighting for.
Who is talking?
People suffering.
Who is talking, please?
Oh, Chuks from Tampere. Chukwuwiki from Tampere.
All right.
In the fight for. But in Mua, for instance, you know how many people, ma'am, things. I always try to I know my like it take his side. Abu Monibo. And he ain't check Junju about this meeting. The mother not powerful by. I commend you for what you are doing. Yes, one day sit at home is good, but I believe that here many people known at this forum, Kita, are trying to ask for, just to come straight to the point, is that they are trying to tell you, can you be more lenient with these 5 days? I think that is the point many people are trying to convey. Can you be because this is December. Because anything in Finland, this thing in Finland, for instance, let everybody in Finland stay at home for 5 days. My brother, now we will feel the pain. We will feel the pain. You understand? So
my brother, ị gaa na Benue State na ndị nọ na IDP camp, inye ha option ịnọ n'ụlọ for 1 month with apụl ma ha lachighi azụ na be ha na udo ga-adị, ebelivere m na ha ga-anọ 5 days. Ndị Igbo nọrọ n'ụlọ.
Biko onye dịka ị iche ka Ekpa nsago ndị question.
I'm part of the meeting.
But no, I actually a question. I said the question. You have to wait.
Also, at the meeting. I need to learn at the meeting.
No, but if you take us, I am on the side.
Just like my brother said.
If we're going to watch,
no problem.
God is good. If you interrupt anybody here, I will remove you. You are not the moderator. I will remove you. You are not the moderator here. Just don't talk again.
Idiot. Take me off. Oh, be Naneku.
If you see me in the street now, can you talk?
Mua.
Yes. Can you talk? Nonsense. So go ahead.
No, Zekba. Actually, I quite broke for dialogue. You get cool down.
He's not moderating here, right?
He's not moderating.
Is he the only person here?
I borrow for dialogue.
Please, somebody is talking. Go ahead and talk, please.
Let me point nchoro ikwu ka o leba anya towards that end.
Because you make a very good point, my brother. You make a very good point. And from that angle, you are right.
Yeah, now let me also address him. Like, you mentioned that, Chooks, you mentioned that the 5 days sit at home. We have already concluded the 5 days sit at home, okay?
Okay.
Now, of course, it has ended. Now, why this 5 days sit at home is very important is that conditioning the mind of our people to what is to come. Because Ukraine is at war. They are fighting for their freedom. Many countries, there are crises everywhere. People are not happy anymore. People want to be given the opportunity to rule themselves and govern and develop. It is about development. So we are not allowed to develop in Nigeria. And something has to be done. There is no way. You see, let me tell you, the suffering you see that is happening in Alibu now, if you don't do what we are doing today, it is going to be ×3 in the next 5 years. Is that what you want? So we must do something. And it is not going to be you are sleeping and somebody coming on. We have to do something. That's what we are doing. So we condition the mind of our people in case of next year, if something happens, you know that you have gone through this road before. The reason why we are having every Monday sit at home is 1, to demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. 2 is to remind the leaders in the Southeast that the masses are no longer with them. 3 is to make sure we demonstrate our readiness to leave Nigeria. 4 is to make sure that we tell the Nigerian government that they have lost territorial integrity of the Biafra, part of the Biafra land, that the people can no longer be controlled by the government. 5 is to also prepare them to the 3-day sit at home, which we have done in the past after the killing of 14 young men in Imo State. 7 is to prepare our people for this particular 5-day sit at home because they have been used to it. Then the next year, during this election, we may even have 2 weeks, believe me. And this one, let me tell you this one, by the time Nigeria declare war, you are not going to have a choice. In addition to what this our brother said about the people in Benue, not only in Benue, there are different parts of people in Nigeria where people can no longer go to their place, where people are living in IDP camp, and Nigeria did not provide food for them. So I want us to understand that we cannot be conquered by these people. Otherwise, you will never have a place. Your children here in Finland will not have a place to go.
Hello. Yes. Biafra ka na-eselu na-asụ n'Igbo.
They won because akamu dị n'elu since ka na-anya. Akamu dị n'elu since biko na-elekwa na aka dị save ebe biko akamu dị n'elu since biko.
Mazi Ekpa biko tighachi Obinna because all dialogue now. He
cannot come here and insult me. So please go ahead, Paul. We have
They won. Konye Shiriaza. Mweje Gwagu. Na konye Rose no drunko. Ajụjụ nwere bụ. In fact, me go n'ụzọ kelee gị na ihe na-eme. Because ife ị na-eme bụ ife ji most of us, ife chọpụta most of us n'obodo Igbo a. Ka anyị ghara ịgbara asị ọsọ. Ile anya na mmadụ niile na ebe a kịta adị nshọ isi awa apụtabagonye ọbụla n'isi. Isi awa bụrụ artificial. Ọ kwesịrị ịbụ ihe amamife. Ịghọtago? So, ihe nne ajụ bụ mma eji egbu agụ biko. Ka emo effort ihe etiekwu mo ihe gbasara ka anyị nweta onwe anyị because nke mere eme a na-anụ ụdị. And achọkwara m ịma ka ntụ anyị si wee bịa na this meeting kịta na-ajụ ajụjụ. Biko, ekweche m na kwesịrị ịnọ sị kedu ebe isi wee nwee ịchọrọ support ka anyị ama ka ebe esi wee na support gị. Ịghọtago? So ihe a bụ ihe m chọrọ ịgbata o nwere more things ị nwere na your portfolio ga-eme ka tụ anyị zoos wee na-anụ ụdị kịta and tụ onye ọbụla si complain gbasara 5 days sit at home because more after 5 days sit at home. After all, your pastor you say may fast in 2 weeks. Or if he get that fast in 2 weeks, dry fast itself without complaining. You want to go nature miracle in nature, which you know that no make all your self. You want to go, but here in a job twice when no because kaim were ofobi when me ife. One again, me I make it I am before. But this two agitation is when no. Obo mistake. I mazi someone like pass go eku. Obo mistake. Full mistake. I get me go easy. I make I forget the result of it. I mother no katasin in a study chemistry and study physics without any experiment. Experiment with any compliment mix here. We wanted the results. You want to go so yeah no kita about physical and more spiritually in our fight because as them on yours you work here with the support to the one.
Thank you very much, Paul. Just like every other person here, like up now, I know that before this P2B issue started, I know how this up now have been, making comments and all that. I see some of their comments on social media. They don't even know. You see, one thing is that everybody here now can agree with me that the only reason why they are interested in stopping Simon Ekpa is because of P2B. Apart from P2B, all of them. Yes.
Actually, Simon, I have to say my own openly here. I will not lie. When I'm saying something, you know that I'm always straight. I am interested in this matter to tell you to calm down. Just because of what? Because P2B come out for the election. I cannot map with AG and around. That is my own interest. Because of what? Why is my interest? Because I see that although P2B across 50% of chances. Mama no nwere ebe anyị na that even na mana afọ no cross go mana nke anyị na-eme now ibe mwa jiwe na-ekwu is because I know that we are going to achieve Biafra but not now. There is no how. I bodobodo ukwu isi chinye okwu enu na now na ga-emelili election na a ga-announce presidency and anyị ga-continue okwe and the president ga na oppress kwa anyị till this Biafra of 18 mana anyị nwere a little bit chance ka anyị malugodu. Chance. Things is not. I need to stakeholder in Nigeria. Almost business.
Listen, I know that's why in Japan, what is happening now is what we call politically motivated things. Whatever.
No, if you call it that way, that means some politicians send us to talk to you.
No. It is not only when politicians send you to talk, you become politically motivated. That you have admitted now that the only reason you are doing this thing you are doing is because Nefrona P2B with potential. That is politically motivated. It doesn't mean that only want to make approach. You understand?
But Simon, have you forgot? Is it quick to forget? Now, during the time of Anambra State election, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom you are following as a disciple, said there will be no election. There are some extent he come to some level. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, okay, let's do election.
No, that is where you get it wrong. I am not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is
but at least you
listen now. I am not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Most of the decisions that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made, not when he is inside, because as this inside now, he is not the one talking. Most of the decisions he made, like calling boycott of election and then calling it off, most of those decisions were also politically motivated pressure because he don't have anybody around him to support what he's doing, to support his conviction. So when he see that he's left alone, what did he do? He will come out and announce it. And that is why they have taken this Biafra agitation for granted.
Are you now saying, Mazi, are you now saying that now you have people around you that you are not going back? And if we lose what we are doing now, and we lose even the election, and then these people enter when these people enter into the post.
Let me tell you, if we succeed that this election will not hold in the southeast alone and the other part of the south, believe me, Nigeria will not have president. Mark it.
I don't see the election not.
That's why we are different. That's why we are different.
It's impossible.
My opinion is different. Your opinion is different. I'm seeing this from a different angle.
Okay. That means even in that means even
Because,
to come and the dialogue with you now. Dialogue with
Now, if you watch the social media now, not just social media, like Nigerian discussion. If you listen to the Nigerian media discussion, you find out that they are beginning to talk about confederation. They are beginning to talk about renegotiation. People are summoning courage because of this 5-day sit at home. It is the biggest stab in Nigeria heart. So if we succeed next year, listen.
Jimmy, Jimmy, go ahead. Jimmy.
Ndị Igbo ndewo ọ dị mma ka ịma dialogue na-adị mma, negotiations na-adị mma, ịkparịkọta nkata ma one of the things nakwa eseta ebe a ma anyị naghị enwe this kind of dialogue, we share ideas then ndewo agụ na ya maazị Ekpa, ana m ekele gị Chief Ekpa, ana m ekele gị ndị Igbo niile gbakọrọ ebe, ana m ekele o nwere ezi otu ihe m chọrọ ịjụ Ekpa biko na this particular issue na ihe ndị a na-ekwu o nweghị otu enwere ike isi a na-ekwukwa because o nwere sometime a na-ajụ one prominent business man na America si ya na kedu ihe merenụ o ji mgbe a na-asị ndị blacks a na-aga school a na-emegbu ha ya sị na ya ga-agarịrị school ahụ ebe ndị ọcha na-aga school na kedu otu o si succeed na business ya sị na because that na ya ghọtara that now if you want to change the system, you have to change the system from within. That now you have to go to that place in the Ahonaga. And I'm not telling them they are chocolate or taka on adikwa mama for I say Bible kuna sow your seed in the morning, sow in the afternoon, sow your seed in the night. Because the maron kega mota kega happen. The one all that now yes, strongly in the Bogana fight you are doing in our valley. But all the Pahoma a na-ekwu ihe ndị ahụ adịkwanụ silent because ile anya ndị Awụsa na ndị Fulani sometimes ha anaghị ekwu okwu ihe ndị ma ndị Igbo na-akwụkwọ onye Igbo pụta ihe ọbụla onye Igbo na-eme ndị Igbo baya ihe a na-ekwukwa na Peter Obi banyekwa na president ọkwa ndị Igbo ga na-emekwa ya attack. Not so long ago mgbe anyị nwere senate president ndị Igbo enwere echange the president anyị senate president several times so but na-asị Oga, just sometimes it is silent out here gbasara Peter Obi. Then a na-ekwu ihe ndị ọzọ na-ekwu hapụkwanụ ndị ahụ ka ha na-emekwa nke ha na-eme na-ekwukwa okwu Peter Obi na-ebeta hapụ ị na-abọchasị ike ọ ga-adị good ịdịtụ silent about ihe gbasara Peter Obi but onwe ihe ndị ọzọ ị na-ekwu nne ya na because amakwa m even Peter Obi anaghị ekwu okwu ya ọ banyekwa as president ọnwụ na onweghị ndị nakwa na onweghị like ndị Igbo na unite as ihe akwa makwanụ ndị Biafra na unite na-defend his cause o nwekwara ike the position ya ebe ahụ dịrị shaky so you have
one analysis in China now the reason why I agaghị melo down na Peter Obi now Peter Obi only come as a distraction. That is how we see him. You may see him differently, and that is why we are human beings. Now, you can agree with me that at least, let me not say 90%, but 50% of people here who are supporting Peter Obi today were supporting Biafra before Peter Obi emerged. So it is a distraction on the Biafra struggle. It is not like they believe in Nigeria as well. They only say that, okay, now, no look on Kendi, now Peter Obi Aputago, let us. Most of the crowd you think Peter Obi is gathering today, most of them don't have PVC. Most of them come to support Peter Obi because of our activities on Biafra restoration. So it was what motivated them. In order to stop this Biafra, let us put our support on Peter Obi. Does not mean that they are going to vote him. Some of them don't have PVC. And that is what we are trying to let these 50% of people here supporting Peter Obi to understand that all these things are scam. They are never respecting Ndi Igbo in Nigeria. And any opportunity for Nigeria to cheat Ndi Igbo, they have cheated them. They will continue to cheat them tomorrow. They will cheat them next tomorrow. And this Peter Obi also is going to be cheated. We don't want to take that mistake again. Let us do something differently this time. Because every person here have supported me. At least not every one of you, but majority of you supported me before P2B emerged. So why do you think that because you have supported our activities, and for that reason, we give Biafra agitation a momentum that compel many Nigerians to come and start running around P2B without PVC? Do you think me? How do you think I will come and, after knowing these things that most of you don't know, I will come and say, okay, let P2B go when I know it's not going anywhere? And even if he goes somewhere, how is it going to change the system? How is it going to change the structure of Nigeria? Where Fulani have to hijack everything. This is what people should be talking about. Tell me how P2B is going to change Nigeria. The system itself. Is it going to create 50 states in the south? And if he's going to create 50 states,
excuse me.
Excuse me, Biko.
Because one Chegoro can go first, Biko.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Umunnem na Zoom and make a long I'm Kennedy.
From where?
I'm Kennedy, I'm Tampere. I'm chairman in the Tampere, in the Bona Tampere.
Go ahead.
So one them walk Mazi Simon. Actually made you two questions because in most of one question after these any orders, after these orders now they're from you as sister at home orders. This thing has been going on. I commend it's not even you that started it, then we Mazi Nandekalo started it, and it's been going on. But my concern, why is it that whenever this sit at home orders, probably people that need some conveniences to live, people who couldn't, that they were almost at the point of they have to get what they need, maybe to live that particular day, and at the end of the day, when they go out to get that, they never came back. One of my questions is, who is perpetrating these killings? These killings, is it our people killing our people, or do you have evidences that these killings were done by the Hausas or Fulanis? That is one question I want to cover, because it angers me. I'm not happy about it. If we can find another way to address the issue, if that no, our people shouldn't be killing our people. When they're gonna support they gonna life till Biafra. Then if we keep killing each other like this, is there no other way to say to enlighten, that's to enlighten these people more than killing them? Even when they violate the sit at home order, the so-called sit at home order that came from you especially, and they violated it, and then why must they be killed? Do they have to be killed? That is one question. Then another one.
I don't know how many questions you want to ask me now that I have to answer you immediately. Can I address the one?
No, it's just two. It's just two.
So can I?
Another one. Yes, this one. Before one. The second one with this thing. Come ways here ever since Mazi Nandekalo is kind of okay. He's in the custody of DSS. We don't hear so much from him. We don't hear. There seems to be that's now utu na agbazikwa ọzọ amụ na agba ọzọ na in the IPOB family. We don't know what is going on. That sometimes any information or if you hear information or order from you, there seems to be another set of IPOB who comes to counter the order. Proving or kind of saying that this one is what we should abide to, and not this one. Why is IPOB under shambles? Why is IPOB under that's disorganized? Is that not telling you something that at the end of the day, even when we get this Biafra, South Sudan will be better than us? By the time they became Abekwa, na South Sudan saying, okay, stop fighting, let me peace. Maybe some of us, including you and I, must have been dead. Because it might take many years, 20 years. I don't know how old you are now. Maybe you're young, but it might take 20 years or 25 years that most of our people will be maimed, refugee. This thing is not going to cost. Why is it like this? Why can't we try to unite? Why can't IPOB unite?
The question.
Why can't IPOB unite so that we get others and we know that it's coming from IPOB? We know which one to follow. That's it.
Yeah, thank you very much. You said that you talked about the people that are killing Biafrans during the sit-at-home, those who are hungry and they want to go and find what they eat. We've made it very clear and I've explained it here. Nigeria government agents, both the state actors and their non-state actors are responsible for killing our people in order to sabotage the sit-at-home. And because they are doing that, we can't stop the sit-at-home of Biafra people in the quest for our freedom. We can't stop it because they are killing our people, because with or without sit-at-home, they are killing our people anyway. Now, the last sit-at-home that you see the witness killing of Biafrans, you see that Nigeria police was part of the killing, and it is in the news. So if that is why you must, before you delve into these issues, you must make sure that you get yourself acquainted and you be conversant with what is going on. It is in the news that Nigeria police and the security agents were part of those who were enforcing the sit-at-home. This is not the first time. One of the DSS agents that was killed by the Nigerian army enforcing this sit-at-home while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was still here with us was a DSS officer. He was shot dead. He was enforcing the sit-at-home. So this is not just, so if you pretend that you don't know this is what I'm saying now, it means that you are not be following up or you are not being truthful to yourself. The issue of that if we get Biafra, we're going to kill each other. You are living in Finland here. Do you know the history of Finland? Do you know that after Finland fought Russia and liberated themselves, they fought civil eternal war? Are you aware of that? Are you aware of that?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you have to tell me that you know now, so that if you don't know, I will tell you that they fought internal war, civil war in this country.
I don't know about that.
You see, that is the point. So it is always good for us to know the history of the country we are living in, so that when you stand your ground and talk what you know. This Finland we all of us are enjoying today. They did not only fight Russia. After fighting Russia, they got independent. They had to now come internally and they fought each other. Internal war between red, white, or whatever they call them. They fought brutal internal war. At the end of the day, they come together and say, hey, this is not going to continue. Let us move forward. What you see happening to Igbo today is being manipulated by the Nigeria system. And immediately we leave Nigeria. We are going to have a system that will correct those things. It may not be automatic, but believe me, it is going to be corrected. And the issue of a counter order and countering order is that after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, we found out that people conspired. There are people that are inside. There are people that are close to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that see that he was kidnapped and facilitated that kidnapping. Because without an internal person, without an insider, nobody will know where he was, and nobody will know how to kidnap him. So at the end of the day, those people that facilitated his kidnapping, for whatever reason we do not know, but at least we have identified one of them, which is the lawyer called Barrister Ejiofor. Ejiofor confessed in an interview granted to him by Dr. Damage. He confessed that in the insecurity, there are insecurity in the Southeast. And people just like you people are gathering now, contacting me. There are people in the world, Biafrans in the world, we are calling him Ejiofor. There is insecurity. For people to start calling Ejiofor, it means they have already sentenced IPOB to be responsible of this security in the Southeast. Otherwise, on what ground would they be contacting Ejiofor? Is Ejiofor a security expert? Is Ejiofor a security personnel? Is Ejiofor, does Ejiofor have any security training for people to be contacting him about this security in the Southeast? So after Ejiofor admitted having been contacted by many Biafrans all over the world, he went into action. He started having meetings with the governors how to stop the insecurity. He started having highly sensitive security meetings with the Southeast governors. He started attending meetings with the security agents, with the military, with the police, with the DSS, and he confessed it on live television on interview with Dr. Damages, which I have actually analyzed. So after all this, during the time Ejiofor was traveling to the east, having these security meetings, they started killing ESN commanders, which means Ejiofor have actually, according to him, identified that the cause of the insecurity is the ESN, because the military started killing young men just because of the setup of the Eastern Security Network. They have never gone after the Fulani kidnappers and the killers that are killing our people in Biafra land. Rather, they go after the Eastern Security Network. They hunt for them everywhere in the forest. So because of that, this insecurity created. And then you see the unknown gunmen begin to bomb police station and all that. This have been there for years now, since 2020 after the NSAS. So this particular unknown gunmen, nobody know what motivated them. But we know that I think after the NSAS that this unknown gunmen started, if I remember very correctly. NSAS was on the 2020 October or something. So it was after that that unknown gunmen started. So now, the issue of giving order and counter order is that we that are involved in this Biafra agitation have information that many people don't have. And it is not every information we release to the public. So having noticed that the people who facilitated the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did it in order to end Biafra, in order to continue to subjugate Ndi Igbo you people are talking about now to slavery in Nigeria, then we went into action to make sure that this Biafra agitation and the plight of Ndi Igbo did not die. It is because of that that made people to begin to support P2B. If we did not rise up to defend the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra agitation, nobody will be talking about it now, and nobody will support P2B because Nigeria government will believe they have defeated Biafra. So you will not even summon courage to support P2B because you don't have the courage.
So now. But even you, even as
addressing you, please.
Just one thing.
Because
even as we are,
can I address you first?
Go ahead.
Now, if we did not do what we did by making sure we pick it up from there, by now you will not even summon the courage, because this particular multitude of people that are following P2B without PVC will not do it. These Benin people and all these comedians in Facebook that are supporting P2B because of Biafra will not do it, but because they see that the idea of kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not work again. So they have to do something. And some of them are being sponsored. Now, why we are giving this order is to make sure that the legacy and the restoration of Biafra become our only goal. As you are planning to vote, we are planning to exit. And because, yes, and because, so for that reason, when we give order according to what we have been doing in the past, they counter it. Now, the question you should be asking yourself now is that, why are they countering order they did not give? Did we say that the one who give the order? It's because the Nigerian politicians who have corrupted them, hijacked them, will be the one because they feel they have the power to counter the order, but they don't know that Biafra have left them because they continue to deceive them. You know that before Anambra election, listen, before Anambra election, money were paid before they canceled that election, before they canceled that seat at home, that they threatened 1 week seat at home, the IPOB leadership, and money was paid, which we have evidence, and I have made a program on that. They confessed of receiving 40 million naira to cancel, to write a letter, say they have canceled the sit at home. So now we pick it up from there, and then each time we order something, they counter it. So the question is, the people that are countering it, why do they counter it? The people that are telling people to come outside, that are going to be protected, why are they countering it? Why did they not?
Yes.
That is the question.
That's the because just 1 minute. Just take 1 minute away. Nnamdi Kanu used to do this thing when he was you know free. Now broadcast of what is now I met people acquaint. Let me tell you honestly, from my own side, what motivated this call or this dialogue that they want to dialogue with you. I would like you, or maybe it's not an order because because he can, you know, refuse email or get me. But I told him now that and every other person, including everybody that is in this forum, including those that are not in this forum, in this news today, that even you as a person, because now or IPOP or I'm on a boss, that now you has been also been bribed or been by Nigerian government into intentionally disorganize Biafran land, to intentionally put chaos in the Biafran land so that even Obi that Obi wouldn't make a headway? Will you deny that before all the members, all these people, will you swear with whatever that is very, very important to you that you have never and you will never and that you will never be involved in such a thing?
Before you finish, if I have ever discussed with anybody about destroying an Igbo or disenfranchising P2B for somebody else to win, let me not 1st January 2023.
That's one.
But another thing, if I have ever collected money from anybody, not just from anybody in the name of destroying Alibo so that somebody will become a president, let me not also see the 1st of January 2023. If I have ever discussed with Tinubu, discussed with anybody close to Tinubu, or even contacted anybody that have anything to do with Tinubu and discussed about how to disenfranchise P2B in the name of, let me not see the 1st of 2023. If I have
thank you very much. Thank you very much. I've had everything I want to leave this Zoom because I have somebody that
Kennedy, wait, don't leave.
Everybody hold on. If I have ever spoken with Umahi, like in my life, if I have ever spoken with Umahi in my life, let me not see 1st of January 2023. Because some of you don't know who are, you people just because we are in Finland. I know my principles. I know what I do. If I have ever spoken with Umahi or that Umahi contacted me, or Umahi gave me 1 naira for anything, let me not see 1st of January 2023. But if all these things they are accusing me, and some people are those people who carry this news, and some people, some of you that are believing it here, I will not say that judge everyone. I'm not going to say that people are going to die, but deal with everyone here who are now accusing and crucifying me because of
Go ahead.
Hello. Obi West.
Don, go ahead.
Because Don Kucha can whoever they were time on.
Because try on can try to mute you know because noise is too much.
And about mute because
mute because go ahead. Thank you. Yeah, ndi bonde wono. Because before Ngani actually Kennedy some direction chairman of the Tampere. It's not the IPOB did this started. They told him IPOB did this started. Try a call on William Walker. The joy again what happened to IPOB, the whole world. Then I won't now get answer. You can get back to me privately. Then I'll download you. Count one. Chairman, and we 2 things make here. Mazi Kisle ABC trying direction. But if I got to the notification about this meeting actually hold it tomorrow. You can hold the anger, the venom, the AG did that letter. Okay, AG did that notification or that circular for that meeting. And we see Major Kingsley, chairman in Dibu. Mazi Samuel could hear that now you couldn't even consult him or be in contact with him about this particular thing before pushing out this circular to the media. And I picked a point there. Why didn't you reach him? Because time with this dialogue now. Or when you reach earlier, and with such dialogue, maybe the whole world, Finland. But all the very wrong. Or when you reach he pushing this notification out there to the public. So, which is very, very wrong. It's totally unacceptable and condemned. Then, election or no election in Nigeria. After 2019 election, everybody in P2B and Atiku won that 2019 election. But due to the Atiku stage manager in Nigeria,
then full Ndibo came out massively. We voted Atiku and Peter Obi, hoping that the Messiah Adego. But as we all can see what transpired, at the end of the day, Funane played their card. We request the vote. To Buhari win election, and that is where we are today. And the same mistake again, the kind of repeat it again. Now this present day, after our many times of bad experience, are we going to continue this way? Before now, the kind of that in nothing like 2023 election. But I'm surprised, because of big potters, the guys in London, London, and their advice for distraction. Nobody asks, why did he left PDP? Meeting in London with our slave masters, who is back to Labour Party. As I'm talking to you today, Mazi Kingsler is in the election, good and fine. But Kingsler is in the na target and Debugan Alibo, the Kyosan Alibo, on I refer to Simon Eba. This is the two different things in here now. And up at the same direction, Kennedy Nagakwana that when cures, because Simon Eba and brother, he did not do and which all Magama believe what to believe. So
my brother, I'm coming. Correction.
I'm coming because
everybody, it does not matter whether this person is the person you invited. Everybody is here and everybody has spoken. So if he's talking truth, you are listening. Listen to him. If you think he's not talking truth, you dispute him after he's finished talking. So whether he was invited here or he was not invited here, so long as he has access to this link, means that somebody sent it to him. And he said, I am the one who sent it to him. So you have to talk because everybody has given the privilege to talk. So if he is lying, you debunk him after he finished his lie. So let us learn to take the truth and debunk the lie. Thank you. Go ahead, Don.
Simon.
Don Ikuchago.
Okuchago no.
Go ahead.
Okay, ndị banya kele m unu. All will be wet n'ikwu. Let me just be straight with my.
I haven't even landed.
Well, go ahead and talk.
Go ahead, sorry.
Go ahead, Don.
Okay. As I was saying, Friday, yesterday evening, the House of Assembly member, the president on Imo State, joined the Labour Party, was assassinated in his house. Or was Simon IPOB or ESN, that man, as of yesterday evening, Imo State. So killings have been going, and this is what we are trying to stop. And this killing has been here before now, since 2020, 2019. That this is rampant. Nobody is speaking. Chairman Indigo, on one occasion, once again, only when the Finland I gave a press release about condemning the killing in Nigeria. Let's end our voice from Finland as Indigo and other countries are doing. If you remember, this is yes, you never did that. You know, so but other mind maybe get a mother personal problem. Give that would refer me to something, something else, otherwise at all. I'm okay, thank you. Go ahead.
Nebanya Kenemono. Afam Wobi West, Secretary of Finland. Question, a very straightforward question, come to radio. And number one question, I'm addressing it to Mazi Simon Ekpa.
Our news now fly around on social media and off social media that Bola Ahmed Tinubu Nyeregego. That is why you are on your platform when antagonizing and making sure that Peter will be wherever Gaga. That is invariably you are working for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Then number 2 question, I'm Biafra, but I'm not an IPOB member. And from all indication, from what I have seen or heard or read on social media, on newspaper rather, Bona, the other IPOB, they are mute about 2023 presidential elections. Amaro Makapito being an Igbo man, vying for that presidential election, or because of what I can't really say here. Him now jogging now, Simon Ekpa, can you also mute like a pause until after the presidential election because of Peter B. Ainwere as a presidential candidate, of which we've seen that there is possibility of an Igbo man becoming the president? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I will ask you also, can you just mute and stop talking about P2B, because we are fighting for our freedom and we cannot trade our freedom for P2B. So can you just allow us to rest and do our thing our own way while you do your own P2B your own way? Can you do that? Because the issue of Bola Tinubu I have addressed, I have swear an oath here. The issue of the IPOB that we have expelled, they are criminals because what they do is they're doing business with the Biafra for many years. And we have said they sold the struggle. So that is why they are mute. So can you just keep quiet, remain silent on the ground and do your P2B thing and allow us to do our thing without interference? Can you do that?
But what you are doing, Simon Ekpa, is also affecting what majority of Igbo are expecting from this.
You cannot say majority. Do you have data? Do you have data? Don't say majority. We are the majority. That's why we are movement. You are not majority. If you are majority, you will not have time for me. You will not be here trying to talk to me. It's because we are the majority. So you should be the one that should leave us alone and let us fight for Biafra. And when we get this freedom, you are going to be part of it. We're not going to ostracize you or tell you to.
So what you are saying, Simon Ekpa, is that you cannot be mute. You will continue.
I can never be mute. Never. Why should I be
thank
for
you.
somebody's selfish interest? P2B is fighting for himself. Why should I be mute? Did I start Biafra because of P2B? I have been there before P2B coming. In fact, in 2019, I was one of the major campaigners of P2B and Atiku when I was one Nigerianist. None of you here did the job I did, including my own money, to support P2B vice presidential bid. But now I'm a Biafran. I see that Nigeria is not working. So it is not about personal interest or somebody becoming a president. Nigeria is not going to work. Our fight is not a fight of personal interest. It's a fight of collective interest of the Biafra people, including Igbo. So if anybody should remain silent here, it is all of you who knows that P2B cannot do anything, who know that P2B cannot change Nigeria, who know that P2B, people that are more brave than P2B have been dead. They did not change anything. So why is he going to change something? He's kneeling down to Atiku every day, telling you that Fulani is going to benefit from his government more than any other person. Did you not hear him saying that? Why would he go to debate and tell Baba Ahmed that Fulani will be the most people to benefit from his government? And you are here telling him about P2B.
Yeah, because Simon. Because Simon. Obi was also cool. Obi was said to go for city. Simon. Oh, Chendi. Yeah. Okay. Like something, some news in that. Maybe in a discourse born before, but now this issue of sit at home. Okay, like normally I'm not Mondays, but sit at home. So now I extend to Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday. nse ka mma na that news na ọ bụ eziokwu ka ọ bụ asị.
Ọ bụrụ eziokwu.
Okay. Yeah, because okay. Yeah, because ihe mere nji na-jụ that ajụjụ bụ na because of the news, because from my own thinking, I think that Monday is already enough.
So all fake news, don't listen to anybody like that. I will announce it. Or I have not come across it.
Because you can need immediate address so that people that aware of that thing.
Anywhere now.
Okay, but other people are majority are anyway.
Okay.
So
okay, no problem.
Yeah. Then another thing, this issue of this killing of a thing. Anyway, because I need to maybe see. Any way to find out this killing because now umunani can ebusi ebusi anyị onwezi nduka afozin. Any way to find out mo kidnap anda
in agenda kahano na the killing. We have
to stop it can mean
that is the same all you now here so that I know how far we have gone and what we are doing. Okay, for example,
many ways to stop it.
Yes, for example,
and all this kidnapping something.
Yes, for example, I have we have asked the governors and in those people that feel that they have the interest of Ndigbo at heart, we have asked them that this particular kidnapping and crimes, in Igbo, they should give us 3 weeks. Pull the military out of the street to the barracks. And if we did not solve this particular problem, then they know that we're not serious. Why am I saying this? Why I'm saying this is because why did I ask them to pull the military out of the street? Is because it is the military that are committing these crimes. It is the military that are covering the Fulanis up. The kidnapping is happening 2 kilometers out of the military checkpoint. 1 kilometer. This prelate that was kidnapped in Anambra or Abia or where was kidnapped just 1.5 kilometers from the military checkpoint. Did you not watch him? So you see, we know we are in security. We know what is going on. We have information that nobody have. I was the one who have made exposition of who kidnapped the commissioner of public utility in Anambra State. Why are nobody talking about it? It was the man of Ejiofor, this barrister Ejiofor now called Madubugo. After they kidnapped him, they gave him oath. And from there, they begin to collect money from him. These are the reasons we are not working with the DOS. And that Madubugo is the hitman of the DOS. And they will come to social media and say that the other people are kidnapping people. These are the people making kidnapping. They have not come to address and debunk what I said. So why is nobody from Anambra talking about what I said? My accusation and allegation, which there are evidences, because people confessed. So I said, let this particular public commissioner for public utility, let them take him to, I have told him to take him to a bigger Aroshi. Let him tell who kidnapped him. Because in Biafra struggle, once you go into kidnapping, that is the end. You can't. You can't. Everything that work with you will leave you. You can't. It is on Sana. That is why we are fighting them with everything in us. So let the commissioner for public utility, I have been making program publicly, instead of them to address that, they are going to talk about sit at home. Why are they not addressing?
Mana mazi ekpa ndị nke mụnwa kidnap was never kidnapped near checking point. Some kidnap in front of their hotel, some kidnap inside their house. And in the kidnap of Igbo settle the matter. They go and took money from the person. They got with a release. So all this one, okay,
no, let me tell you. Yes, of course. That and do I say that am I exonerating people from kidnapping? People are using ESN to kidnap. We are not exonerating them. If kidnapping has been in Igbo, before the ESN, before even I joined Biafra struggle. Many kidnappers.
Yeah, but this is the reason, Mazi, this is the reason why immediately you announce it at home. Some people will now, if there is it at home, when they announce it at home, you will also announce that the ESN or DOS, let them also sit at home. Let them not come out and carry gun and start shooting in the market, shooting people walking in the street or whatever. Let everybody sit at home.
When you say this, it's as if that I am the one commanding DOS. I'm not commanding DOS. And I'm not commanding anybody. I'm making an
Which one you are commanding?
No, listen now. I'm not commanding anybody. I am here as a spokesperson for Biafra. ESN is a different command. We give them support. Now, no ESN will come to the street.
But when you are saying something here now, you say something like ESN here. Because if you say sit at home, well, you said here now that if the governors can pull the army out of the street, you people can now control the security. What I'm saying is that why can't you? Last time you give order of 5 days sit at home, and there are people who obeys the order to sit at home, but there are security men also like our Igbo people. There are security men that go inside our Igbo also, ESN or whatever, DOS, they are speaking Igbo, Korokoro. They're killing people.
That is the point. And let me tell you, it was because of that, it well orchestrated by the people that are doing everything to stop this Biafra movement, which they believe that after they sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have ended. So what do? They started pushing that. So anybody that comes, they go to attack them. And then they push it to the media. And then they push the petition. And then they started writing. That is why they are doing it. Because they want to silence our strength and our resolve to continue our civil disobedience. But they couldn't stop it. So the question you should be asking is that those who say, come out, we are going to protect you, where are those who want to protect them? Because it was the same people they tell you that they are going to come out to protect people are the same people, because of the hatred that so many people have displayed, even here, is the reason why those people will come out. Instead of protecting the people, they go into killing them, to blackmail those who give the order. So the question is, did you hear anywhere in Biafra land that the security agencies confronted those who come to enforce the shit at home? Did you hear anything like that? I'm asking you up now.
If I had that the security agencies confront the people that sit at home.
No, did you hear that the people that come to enforce the sit at home, that the security agency or agent confronted them?
No, I did not.
Why did you not
only hear about the killing?
That is the point. So when
they are also scared. They are also scared.
Oh,
the security is over because they're also scared because they don't know who is who.
You see, this is the bias here, the hypocrite here. Somebody gave you assurance to come out that nothing will happen, that they're going to protect you. And they finally sent the people to come out, and they came out, including those they say they are going to protect you. They came out, and instead they did not see anybody to confront. They started killing the people to sabotage what we are doing. And they are here telling me they are afraid. So who are those then? If they are afraid to protect your life, don't you know that you are in danger? That is why we have to do something. If it has come to the extent that nobody can protect you in Alibu, you are here talking. Don't you know that you are in a very big mess? So the security of Alibu is important to us too. That is why we are doing what we are doing. So if they really like you, let us discuss how to stop the kidnapping, both the one being done by the Fulani, both the one that I'm just the one now telling you about Madubugu and his team. Are they Fulani? No. I'm telling you, the people that kidnapped the commissioner for public utility in Anambra State, in that particular kidnapping, 3 policemen were killed. Are they the Fulanis? So you see, you people don't know what we are doing for you. That is the reason why some people, I don't want to talk to them, because I cannot put my hand in anything that will help the blood of Ndigo. And what you people do? Some of you come and you start flying blackmail everywhere. The one that wrote that I was arrested yesterday, is he not apologizing today? The coffee land, oh, Simon Ekpa is killing people. It is because they want to make sure the thing they did germinated to be something. But God, pinya de oko, chireka pinya de oko. because God knows who did it. That is why they are pushing this thing. It becomes something else. When 50 people was murdered in Hamufu, this one should have generated something. But because
Mazi, when this thing happened, you didn't respond well. You didn't react well.
What do you mean react? Go to my Twitter. Some of you are not following me. Just come here.
The reaction we got from you was that you came and was dancing rejoicing out of the agony, out of the why would you do that now?
Please, I have responded to you, including swearing an oath here. Don't talk when I'm talking. I don't like it. I am addressing you. I have answered your question, and I told you, you are not following me. When the attack happened in Imo State, in the hometown of Aloy Ejimako, I was the first person to condemn it. It is on Twitter. So what are you saying? Aloy Ejimako contacted me. And for your own information, I have been supporting Aloy Ejimako recently because of what he has done in the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they started attacking him. So immediately we ordered this sit at home. The first place of attack was in Aloy Ejimako community. So what does that tell you? And I condemn it. So if people should not come here with that information, you start talking about Simon Ekpa, you not act well, you not do this. You are not following me. Because you think that you are comfortable in Finland. Who is Simon Ekpa? Don't follow Simon Ekpa. All of you have been forced to come here and talk to that Simon Ekpa. Yet you don't follow me to see what I'm doing. I condemn every attack on any Biafran.
Simon, when you are saying that we don't follow you to see what you are doing, it's a wrong statement. But, we have been following you. We have been following you. No, but we have been following you and we have been supporting you. But it is when the blood is too much, we have to speak.
Until P2B came out, then you
follow you on Twitter.
Does it mean that, Simon, does it mean that if you came out tomorrow to anything, can somebody follow you? We say that the blood is flowing.
If you are following in every organization in Finland here, why are you people not contributing on ESN? Why are you not contributing on ESN?
Who is asking this question? Who is that person? Onya? Paul, if somebody contribute to ECSN, the person need to come and tell you, will I give you money to go and give who? What are you talking? Contribute to ECSN. Will I give you money? Where are you saying?
Please, this is, I have a meeting coming up. So it's either we have this meeting in a very sensible manner. We have been talking here for many, almost hour plus. And I have addressed every question here to the best of my knowledge. So, Okechukwu Ndobako, unmute yourself and ask your question.
Mazi Ekpa, ndowo. Ọrụ ma ị ga-echeta otu ihe si aga mụ na gị si nwee relationship here. Mgbe oge ibidoro this agitation thing, ịma ka m si wee congratulate ya gị. I was the first person was when I thought the spokesperson of IPOP. And open the water that now IPOP one family, just like they say IPOP one family.
Oh, this thing, yeah.
And I know him.
Go ahead.
Because you for the TA Hana mute because.
So him na chiku na IPOP I nwere kita because ana manuzi IPOP autopilot. Now, IPOP. And in combat, you obey the highest order. Ahubemunga, like what you tag yourself to be. Nnamdi Kalu's disciple. Honorable Amadi with that. And we commend you on that. I bet you Nnamdi Kalu kuzioku geju. Imana ya hapula aye ni wezi yenyewe.
Nnamdi Kanu ikwu biko. Ebe ki from Nnamdi Kanu ikwu.
Gewa numu nchini. Kanku chanu amina mi interrupt.
So,
oge a na-eme this 5 days sit at home. I nwere video pụtara ya sị mba wụ Nnamdi Kanu asị na ya chọrọ udo ịdị n'ala Igbo. That he wants peace.
Yes.
That we cannot achieve Biafra by killing ourselves.
And who is killing ourselves?
And also I know now, like when I came back from Nigeria this year, first, second meeting ndị Igbo hold here in Finland. Akpọrọ m ha sị ha biko na ụmụnna ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo na ọ na-agbagwoju spam anya ka anyị họpụta na mmadụ ole ma ole kpọọ gị ka anyị na gị taa ntị ịmago ihe nọ n'ahịa ụwa ahụ onwe ndị oshobe group shobe wukila mana that meeting I did 2 people or 3 people objected it. Mba, let it continue. But can I put this conversation here now? Why not obey since then? Here I will come through. Here I wrote a prophecy. I made it in March 2022. I know now. Coming up again, here now, Simon Ekpa, with your position, just like Nnamdi Kanu. Over na gị were microphone ma ọ pụta na Twitter ma ọ wụ na Facebook ma ọ wụ na Instagram kwụsị, please stop the killing. Ana m agwa gị eziokwu that killing will stop. Just like it was said in the Bible. The centurion sịrị onye nwe m kwuo so naanị okwu ọnụ gị mkpụrụ obi m ga-anọ nwa m ga-agbake. They put total because escalate now with this 5 days sit at home. Not only that, in a 5 days sit at home, and with a bloodshed so much that a pregnant woman was killed, either by the Fulani or by Indibo. I am at the Manantene mother now button to Toma now Suasibo. Over na as only see gave potassium bow and a man under authority. Ndị mmadụ ga-akwụsị agachi ebe ọ na onye isi anyị kwuola taa why are we now why anyị egbu ndị mmadụ gwa ha sị ha akwụsị mmadụ a na-egbu anyị nwe onye ọbụla kwuru na ọgwụ nwa tinyere ha but you are a man under authority. You were a leader. IPOP autopilot mgbe iji bido IPOP autopilot his statement he making that Nigeria is now on autopilot and that acronym spelling by in line. I use it as IPOP autopilot. IPOP autopilot. I'm not because even IPOP, I can wear military wing was ESN. When ESN came, when people have been embraced, we even discussed it in various forums. I know how to contribute money, how to uplift them. To buy one AK-47, I want a child's play. It will cost at least 400,000 to 500,000 naira. Just like a pump action costs about 200,000 to 400,000. So so I put him as an elder and a stakeholder. And somebody that is concerned have been following you, just like you said, people have not been following you, we have not been following you. Just like that, you have not been following us too. But as a man,
I judge you by what come out of your mouth. For example, now you say if I come out to pronounce that the killing must stop, which I even use as a jingle every day on my broadcast. So you need to see, you said that if I come to pronounce that the killing, how can I command the Nigerian government to stop killing, which I have been commanding every day? Well, whoever in whatever nomenclature, both the non-state actor, both with the state actor, I make it as a jingle. Even this
talking about Nigerian government.
No. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, it is not only Nigerian government. Any killing at all, I use it as a jingle to start my program every day. So this is why I say, if you are following, you will understand that I preach also that those killing our people should stop killing our people every blessed day.
Good.
So what are we saying?
Once again,
because we cannot be killing the people we are struggling to protect. Does it make sense?
It doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying now.
So that's why you should be asking yourself a question. Instead of coming to Simon Ekpa, you know that the problem is somewhere. That the people that are making this killing are only trying to sabotage and suppress the Biafra struggle so that we are not going to be doing decisions that are difficult.
The situation now, let me give you this directly. The situation in Nigeria now is, just mentioned you are from Finland, and with the two parties now, two questions that will come to you. If you say yes, one party will either attack you. If you say no, the other party will also attack you.
Then you stay.
All the message, they went to all the message I brought home when I came back. But a few of those people misunderstood me. So what is the way forward? And from this forum I know now, just like this forum I know, stop shutting anybody down. To brainstorm as equals on this forum. And they believe Igbo for a meeting now. For a meeting now, fine and good, but all of them I don't think it's a proper thing to do. Because you are the
But first of all, this is the problem.
So what we are saying now, how do we move forward? How do we stop this killing in Igbo land? It's too much. The bloodshed is too much. That's all.
Wow.
You have to engage. You have to engage the people that are doing the killing.
Someone because even when I only chip in now, only young Chief Okendba Kukuri here. Because I just listened to that and then I pick up one thing. Simon, because you have the power, like in one of your broadcasts, just only about killing. Just you could try image.
I don't know whether you are listening with what English naso na ha no ihe na-ekwu ko amahamu broken naso mere na ha what ihe na-ekwu. I have just here now explaining to you singing ana na-ekwu ya every day and then we kwuru nke tape and play every day before I begin program. So kedu nke ị na-asịkwa m impta mbia me program na-ekwu. I say it every day. So now listen, let me tell you people now.
Someone tell come that you were
Okendowako said that I shouldn't be shouting down on people here. You people are just here telling me to calm down on the agitation of Biafra. Is that not a shouting down?
No. Won't calm down on
nobody's telling
Biafra.
you. No. Someone. No, you made a mistake.
Some of the comment here is that P2B is there. So can I bring the thing down? Why should I bring it down? Did I come out because of P2B? Did I start agitating for Biafra because of P2B? I started before P2B. So why should I now come and calm down our freedom because of P2B that just joined yesterday, the P2B that we know, the Nigeria that we know? So because of P2B, we should sell our people, sell our future, sell the opportunity we have now to get our freedom or get a better arrangement of whatever the people will decide. So why are you people thinking like that?
Simon. You need the Ibia Gotaba just
Mazi Ekpa, Anamachi exist, because Anamachi exist. Come by another meeting.
I have another meeting coming up now.
Because exist here, Simon,
can't what
guy? Different person, different opinion. So you need opinion. So we are not shutting you down. And the Moko in Ascorona, Naina, no, you're not a work because of each the main place when you're Agabo, only about this killing. Yana Quoquebo, on care and this
my brother Ochendo. Don't say something. It is not about the killings. It is all these people here don't care about Ndibo more than me because I am in the front. So don't come here to tell me it is because of the killing. Why you are here today is because of P2B. Call it a name, just like every other person have someone.
No, it's not true. It's not true.
Why I say it is not because of killing is because it is us that have been condemning the killings of Ndibo. It is us that have been fighting those killing Ndibo, both the one that they did with themselves and both the one that they did that other people did. It is us at the receiving end that are fighting against those killing our people. So it is only because of this sit at home, which you people know that we have the ulterior motive and the agenda of making sure that this particular sit at home becomes successful was against next year general election. That is why all of you are here. Because the killing of Ndibo did not start today. And we are the ones that have been fighting those people. So don't come here to tell me it is because of the killing. We are fighting those killing our people. And we will not stop.
Because Simon, because I want to enter the because when you were because just 2 seconds, 2 seconds because ihe na-achọ ịghọta na because anyị ncha niile na ebe na-ekwu onye ọba na-ekwu okwu gbasara ihe killing ma ọ bụ election ajụjụ na ma ndị sị na ha na-asọpọtụ Simon Ekpa na ha na-eso Simon Ekpa ofu ajụjụ chọrọ ịjụ today bụ n'ime organization niile nọ na Finland ọnkwa kunsa organize ese support ESN na banyị onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo Simon ekwa bụrụ sọsọ onye Igbo nọ n'ebe onye ọbụla bụ onye Igbo mana ha na ndị a na-akụ na mgbe nkiri na mere n'Enugu achọrọ m ịjụkwa nwa na ajụjụ ọ na Enugu abụrụ Igbo land nke a agwụgo ndewonu Simon emekesa m dị ajụjụ ọ bụ na agazi ọ bụkwa na onwe ya asa ame ndewonu
ndị kpọrọ meeting ga-asa ya
biko Simon biko enwere m ajụ m na-ajụ Innocent from Tampere
ndewo
biko na ndị Igbo onye ọbụla wetugodo obi
agụcha nwa na agụọ tu na eche m na nwere ejula ajụ ebe a Emeka Okolo na-ekwu
Igbo Union Chairman ga-aza na ajụjụ ha onye makpọrọ this meeting
ekwesịrị ịsa ajụ a asanna
ọ bụzi na ọ bụ na onwere ozi ọ ga-ekwu gịnị ka ga-ahapụ aga nọrọ otu ahụ
ajụjụ Paul jụrụ ajụrụ m both for the house ọ bụkwa na onwe ya asa ọ bụ na Simon ga-asakwa m ya asa ame
ebe a sara ajụ ndị ọzọ ekwesịrị ịsa nke ahụ asa ka anyị malụ
maka ESN na-protect ESN na-emekwa ndị village ji aga n'ugbo ha na-emekwa ndị Fulani egbu ha ka esi gbuo na Benue so even though the military na fight against them now which everybody know so ajụjụ a nwekwa ike ọ bụrụ ihe a ga-aza o nwere ihe mere bụ na
ya ajụjụ ezigbota mkpara ife anyị bịa because abịa na-ekwu okwu ogbu na-alụjela ofu onye aka mana onwe ndị nwere ike ịkwụsị ogbu ahụ ibe kafa ya eju wee n'ọgụ ahụ wee kwụsị ndị na-abịa egbu anyị
biko na Simon biko maazị Simon achọrọ m ịjụ ka ajụ biko
a na-eche dị chairman okwu na maazị Ojo meet yourself ka na ajụjụ ajụrụ gị
so ihe m na achọrọ m iji ohere a kelee gị because mụ a achọrọ m ime exit also the dialogue anyị nwere now because ndị be anyị na-atụ akọruo ga-eruo so o nwere a number of things mmadụ ji n'aka with respect to some of the explanations and most of those explanations more juru m afọ for instance
Go ahead.
For instance, Emma, most of these very fake news now flying, and politicians, you're working with the politicians and so on and so forth. And that is the main reason why Anjiri more for dialogue, or simply Emma Kumene anyway. Hageji a rule of engagement such that Obrona Anna sit at home and may consider the situation of our people. Because a man I were a hardship there. And the one meeting with the outrage for this very particular sit at home. They brought that length of time because hunger can equally kill people.
No, one young woman. One young woman out of hunger.
Good answer, Simon.
So many. I'm not one young woman. I want to, but I want to know one young woman.
I'm telling you,
dialogue, Amaka. Some of your disciples, because you won't allow your own disciples, even here. Your disciples, some of your disciples, no, but that. One particular disciple, Mazi Clement Anyebu. This meeting up, simply can I so that can I brought meeting now first. The state chairman Buzo meet how may I get okay? Can one meeting now? Opposite meeting now can Maraka when people when information regarding to what is happening, and then somewhere along the line, we agreed that I get a meeting, and that is why engineer meeting before we cannot call off the meeting. That is why we didn't meeting today. Because I call a lot the meeting. But what I'm trying to say now, one of your disciples, that is, when you had this position of authority, they will do worse than this.
True talk.
They will do worse than this. And the claimant.
Nnamdi Kanu, many Nnamdi Kanus are on the way. Oh.
So, I'm going again, carrier. We have my friend, China now, who said that I want to exit. I'll make a lay on behalf of the logger in for the meeting and on behalf of Ndibo. We have heard from you, honest truth from you, that now most of the rumors fly, you are part of this, you are part of that.
Almost all the rumors, they are all lies.
That it is a lie. Yes, so, yes. Oh, that one. So the plea now, please, Mazekba, you are our own. I on in when it can reachable to us. Because a lot of people have been complaining that they cannot reach you, and it is a fact.
But the program,
but it is a fact. So
and call again important. Your own call is important.
Call as a chairman.
Yes, your own important than any other person.
So please, Anne Maria, on behalf of Ndibo, Union, on behalf of Ndibo, Obroga, I know what is very by town hall meeting, maybe once in a while. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I beg, sorry. Sorry. A jụrụ weda ma enwere ihe ndị Igbo mere gbasara ịsọpọtụ ESN.
Biko Simon, biko enwere m ike ikwu okwu.
Biko enwere m okwu. Ajụjụ a ga-asị asa na data ajụjụ nyere na na-akpa ngo isi ajụjụ.
Hold on. The chairman yet he is interested in security. So kedu ihe ndị Igbo na-eme support this security anyị na-ekwu ya now?
Chairman ga-aza ajụjụ ahụ.
Biko
kedu ihe Simon Ekpa ị ga-eme na security?
Biko Simon,
ihe mere bụ before now ọ ka bụ yes. Before now, here say allegations and piles of allegations. Now we have heard from mazi the way he operates. So all this animal as individual and as organization to see how we can support. Supporting ESN why? We are all Igbo. Protecting Igbo land. Primary.
Chief is going to with 500 every month for ESN.
Thank you for the answer. Thank you for the answer. Adam certified.
I can't say the question of I didn't expect that. So I didn't expect chairman. Very hopeful now. Put into action. Go ahead,
because Simon, Because the way you there, Asusa chairman no Sarabaruru. Mana you cannot order a 100 brage where because the rumor has it that unknown government now. No one done any hebe. No one done any hebe.
No one done any hebe. No Simon. Okay, Novako. I never anything. I never anything to do with a non-government. I am not
Thank
here.
you very much. God bless you.
I'm telling you about ESN.
Let us be talking one voice now.
Nigeria agent and then the people that went to kill to attack somebody in River State.
Yes.
The one that went to kill somebody in Imo State. Yes, all these people, I don't want any business with a non-government. These are politically talk and political talk.
Because Chief Ekpa ndewo biko ana m ekele ndị Igbo niile nọ ebe a today anyị na-eme ihe a ọwụ Jimanze na-ekwu chairman nzukọ ụmụnna ọ dị mma na anyị na-enwe this kind of dialogue na-discuss because na ọ na-adị mma na akoro egeruo ana m ekwu ya na-ekwusi ike na ihe jikọtara anyị ka ihe na-etisa anyị because ihe ndị iro anyị ga-eme anyị ime anyị ka anyị divide ya when we divide they can ọ ga-adịrị ha izi na-enweta anyị one after the other ma anyị ekwere ya ma anyị ekweghị ya na ọwụ a na-agbakọ ha gbakọtara aka chọọ ka ha tisaa anyị and then ọwụ na ya anaghị enwe this kind of dialogue na-enwe understanding between ourselves na-ediscourse onye ọla na-akọrụta nsogbu ga na-adịrị anyị ndị iro anyị ga na-achị anyị ọchị and Chineke mere ebe na enwe ike na today na-akpa nkata ị gaa na social media ndị ụfọdụ ya asị na Maazị Ekpa na Interpol ejije na ya ebe a ndị ụfọdụ ga-asị nka ndị ụfọdụ ga na ọwụ those things ha na-emegasị ihe ndị ahụ iji na-etisa onye ọbụla ụmụ ndị ga-abịa na-asị na Maazị Ekpa na o mere nke a na o gburu o mere nke a o mere nke ihe ndị a niile ewu ihe a ejide ime dị ejiji jee Maazị Nnamdi Kalu ka edestroy kwa anyị then inweta onye a abịakwa onye akwuekwa nke ndị ọbụla na-afụgharị ntụ ọ ga-adị mma na ọwụ na the right leadership like chairman Igbo Union like ịhụgo Maazị Ekpa chịburu before ya nwa hand over ọwụ na ha na-abụọ anaghị enwe discussion ọ naghị reach out to him otu o siri kwuo na ịma na all these kind of things ga na-aga na-enwegharị ha onwe issue bịara nụ ha ga-ediscuss ya on that level because o nwere ihe ị ga-ekwu onye a misunderstand anyị na-fight ya ruo onwe anyị unnecessarily agaghị enwe information na-aga na-asaclate because ịnọgide na bogide onye a nke onye a biko nu aga m like ka anyị na-enwe this type of discussions consistently and on a regular basis and I share ideas and akpọnkwara ihe a abịa akpọtụrụ Chief Ekpa gbatụkwa ya sị lelele ya nwa kokwuna isi lekwanụ nke a lekwa nke a anyị mara ebe anyị kwụ akwụ mara nke anyị si eme I find it worthwhile try nwetanwuo and your busy even with busy schedule Chief Ekpa when we this time today and I spoke with the chairman and Igbo Union and we can create this kind of privilege today but that my like in subsequent issues in future that now chairman or Igbo Union can put this kind of show leadership because all them question even this thing now more try reach out and even when we are reach out to make all those things circulate this message that people weak no can be Igbo or ịkpọ ndị mmadụ ka ha bịa afọsụrụ ya afọsụ self ime ide sense ka enwe ike nwee this kind of even this beautiful time I share together now without effort some other people enwere ike ihe ndị a nwere ike ọ gaara ya eme biko nu in future agmala ka anyị na-enwe this kind of dialogue na share ideas biko ọ ka ọ ha n'ọnụ ndewo nu.
Thank you. And just come for one thing before I open because unuga mad that na also over everything that was said on social media. Unuga take serious because
lot of lies and propaganda are ongoing. Those who hate me for no reason, those who want to support P2B, those who are supporting Nigeria. So all those things are flying on social media. They even said that my real name is not Simon Ekpa. You know my name, at least. If other ones you don't know, you know what is my name. They say that I've been arrested on social media. At least I am here with you. You know that I was not arrested. This is exactly the way they collected money from Tinubu. This is the way they carried the news that I was working against P2B or to support of one candidate. I've been able to address all these fallacies and lies and propaganda here with you. So when you go, it wasn't the yard, you know.
Ekpa ọmụkwụ okwu biko agwụnụ m aka enu ebe a. On continue.
Yes, continue.
Okay, Mazi Ekpa, I thank you for being around this time. Clement. Yes, Clement. A lot of things have been happening, especially in our Igbo Union Finland, in our forum. Ndo Fulani prescribable IPOB, it's not terrorist organization. Mo when mo Clement very surprised. Na ndi Igbo anyi no na Finland here. Some of them regard the IPOB as a terrorist organization. As an organization, na-egbu ndị mmadụ. Fa another day ekwute n'onwelo areas ndị IPOB through ESN secure. Final idea would that now without ESN, again we'll go IDP camps all over our area because they know deep down inside them that now the governors are not doing anything for us. They're not even protecting our lives. They don't even talk about it. So when you go into Igbo Forum and see those things, and you belong to such an organization and such allegation, I don't think that you will be human being anymore. You will be so mad with all of them that thing. Clement,
the purpose of sending those names to Nigeria.
Yes, the hatred.
Why did you put that comment?
So much. So Akenengu, Kiji will put that time to address some of these issues now. So that Tonya Abuna, Nekun ko Nekun, Kodu sure, Iho Nekun. Because in a time like this, there were a lot of people who get up, especially in the federal government of Nigeria. They have the money, they have the intelligence, they have everything to come into our area and do whatever they do with protection. I can use one to buy because there are people who are ready to work for them for money. Yes. You know, my name is here. As you know, this association, this organization, I in on here now fight for the freedom of our people. Now fight for our people have a good life. The type of life we are experiencing where we live in Europe. You know, so Adam, I thank you so much for this. It has relieved me a little bit, depending on the activities that will henceforth be carried out by the same people. The same people. IPOB is not a terrorist organization. IPOB has never terrorized our people. IPOB has saved a lot of our people. IPOB, but the only people, with the only organization, making sure that now, when IDP camps na buying, like Benue State and other places. So, Ekpa, time, you put a time, then we talk about this. Oh, we had a trend now. I know my chairman the words were now a pentioku. I know him very well. I heard him speak when he spoke. He has never gotten to you. He has never called you on the phone. As chairman of Igbo Union, only onye na-afụ ihe niile na-ede that place ihe niile anwa ọ bụrụ kịta eme sit at home the enemies wee bịa create havoc na be anyị in order ka wee si no sit at home na amami eme onye ọbụla malụ reason eji wee menye but our political elites niile now, because anytime I have an election, everybody will now bring out his own talk. Everybody, all of these criminal, evil politicians will now bring out their own talks to be killing our people. They haven't killed our people every 4 years. Every 4 years, a lot of our people now, because of political violence, the same thing that's happening right now. It is happening now, and it will increase as time goes on. And then as no ESN media, I forget here about this political
Clement, because you are the one that threatened people here. You have been threatening people here.
I didn't threaten you.
So that they will be killed.
Okay.
Even I'm surprised that someone ever has never threatened anybody. God bless you for that. But people send back to Nigeria. You want their telephone numbers so that they will return from Nigeria to be threatened. That's what you said.
Let me finish.
That's okay.
Someone has never threatened anybody.
Of course.
No,
Yes.
no one single person here.
Okay. Because I have defended a lot of.
Okay,
yes, listen to me. It's my audio. It's my audio.
Okay, action and reaction.
It's my audio. Okay, I have defended a lot of allegations. I have tried to explain it, but two people keep on calling us terrorists. What do you want me? What do you mean terrorists? Never. You yourself, all of you have
I put it on
now,
Clement, hold on. Mazi Clement, I want to clarify something here.
Okay.
Sometimes we have to be very reasonable in whatever we are doing, especially when we are talking about other people. We put ourselves in the people's shoe before we talk about them. Now, this audio that you people are talking about, Mazi Clement made it very clear. Do not threaten him. It is there in the audio. Please. You people should not threaten him. And he was talking out of, everybody know who Clement is. Clement don't take nonsense. He can, if he get angry, he can say anything. That is who he is. And that is man. So we know how we do with Clement in Igbo Union till now. He has not changed. He is the man that stand on his word and he don't take nonsense. So anybody that, do anything that Clement... Anybody that do anything that Clement does, you get it hot from him. It does not matter. He don't think how he say it. He does not care how he say it. He just say it the way it happened in his head, and that's it. And you can't, so we know. And but I want anybody that is thinking about the audio of threatening or calling from Nigeria, Clement made it very clear. He said, please do not threaten anybody. So anybody that is going to talk anything, pay attention to that. He made it very clear, if you are calling, do not threaten. And then if you have anybody who can call from Nigeria, it is all about calling to disturb the person, to know that the step you are taking is not good. My own number is on social media, posted by these same people that made you people to organize the meeting. And people are calling me. Does that mean that they are threatening me too? What did I take care about that? I don't care about that. So what Clement did is a reaction to what the people who have compelled you people to call this meeting, they did to me, and they continue to do it to us. So nobody should blame him for anything. After all, when he made the audio, he asked people not to threaten Mazoj. He said it. He said, but you can give the number to people in Nigeria, which they did to me. Even now, my number is being flagged everywhere. Not only that, they share the number of police in Finland. Everybody should call police. Even you saw when they were calling the ambassador on foreign ministry by the Brekete TV and all that. So what are we not talking? We are at war with our enemy. So anybody that have anything to fight to defend your colleague, you do it. And that's what Clement did. So it is not wrong because he asked people not to threaten Keselodge. But only that, if you are calling such meeting, he see that there is an ulterior motive in calling that meeting. So because you don't expect him to relax, where you are fighting to protect P2B and one Nigeria, we are fighting to get our freedom, which is a long-term solution to our problem. So please, let us not chase shadow. We have been able to discuss very meaningful things today, and we have been able to understand each other. At least if you people do not agree with Biafra, there are some things, clarification you have learned, you have gotten from me, that most of the things, almost all the things that they are saying that made you to call this particular meeting is not true. So you go back to those who have asked you, Igbo Union in Finland, go and release statement, condemn Simon Ekpa, kill Simon Ekpa, do this one, do that one, being compelled and propelled and organized by people somewhere that want to use you for their own selfish interest, which will fail at the end of the day, even if I didn't come here. So the thing is that we have been able to get something. I have been able to explain a lot of things that many of you don't know. And in future, if something about Gojuku Nanya, call a meeting. We will address it like this. You ask question, I will answer you. Tomorrow now, I'm going to be meeting with Igbo leaders, world Igbo leaders, which comprises of also Igbo Union leaders and all that. So they will ask me a question, and this something we explain here today, maybe more will be explained to them tomorrow. And then at the end of the day, I'm going to also meet the Southeast elders being headed by Dr. Kwadike. I'm going to also meet them. So they're going to ask me a question. I will also tell them my position and the position of Biafrans. As simple as that. So here, bro, and fake news and because you don't like Simon Ekpa, you at least you get the truth from here. And everything I'm saying here is something that you can see yourself. You can now connect the dot. So I can
Jimmy Chereni, Biconi, come add this one before I close.
Okay.
I'm Ochenda Canava.
Ochenda Paula.
Okay, what of chairman in the temple, Paula?
I'm here.
Okay, and the chairman in the Helsinki Canada. Okay, and based on here, Ochenda Neku before, Kenya game, equals the killings and everything. Okay, I need to know na retrani. Chairman in the Umuna Neva, Helsinki Neva. So, Ogade Mana, based on meeting I made now, Oyega various zones now. And we can even Igbo, Utaiga support ESA. Supported both Turuku, Helsinki, Umbona, different disorganization now.
Supported. My organization, I have support here.
Yes. Ogadema chairman Helsinki, I'm a like Otidono. Ogadema Aero na meeting now with authority in where Igwande Nashi. Based on here, no, now this thing is necessary. And you want they know na Finland is support here and na Dibo. Egypt for na this, then a help any now show enemy I get defeat her. Or we have got the necessary and win. One both to Condibo. Meeting the Tampere.
Campo on behalf of the Tampere. On behalf of Chairman in the Tampere. What our on the Igbo community in Tampere.
Good.
That's the security of Igbo land. Is secure Igbo land, making sure that it's not even negotiable. So, but no, that's just like this meeting. Now, because Gicho is you can water or go no Iboniano. You got to go. Oh, and I would like everybody have said. I am a meeting this year, quite okay. But my organization at the first number one agenda I gave it. My meeting next year and everything. Because every necessary support I need, the little I get from the Igbo. I will present it, and we are going to talk to them, and we are going to see the needs and the necessity to make sure that our place is secured from all these atrocities.
ezigbo chairman ndị tampere.
Chairman tampere nwanne Okendo Nwakụ.
Nwanne Chief Kennedy Ndụwakụ.
Ezigbo chairman tampere.
Ezigbo enyi m.
Anyị ga-alaik ịnụ from chairman ndị nzukọ ndị Igbo ụmụnna.
Good.
Ka anyị nụ from nzukọ ndị Igbo.
Okay. So ụmụnne nna nọ from my own side.
Yes, I trust gị. Ịfụrụ tampere. Ị ga-achịkọta tampere site na-achịwa.
Ị nwere ike ikpete nke Kennedy na-ekwu ekpetele nke Jagari.
Chifundo wako wana logo. Kendo no digital.
Kpakpando wa analog.
Mba chere ni o rutela de Jimmy. Nzukọ ndị Igbo, chairman nzukọ ndị Igbo chọrọ ikwu okwu.
Ụmụnne daalụ nọ. Hello, Maazị. Biko, enwere ihe m chọrọ ikwu gbasara this thing gbasara afa mgbochi bụ eze Simon. Enwere ihe Maazị Ken kwuru here based on na-emechie na meeting. So, and then because of waiting they fly all the whole social media, I think everybody put into writing first message on writing so that a resume when I can have at least the rumor we can because they rate the rumor dinaga and people are carrying the thing now by into next year. It's not good.
Yes.
But I want to this thing put into writing to brief the various groups about the outcome of this meeting. At least can people get one clue of what has been going on? Or we just blow that rumor like that, enter, chasing by the resume meeting. At least like this now, it will help. Carry on each other, Maga resume the meeting. So only when you Jojo, I got you at the meeting. Then your was your only put or the chairman or the secretary or the assistant chairman, Juzea. Kezi the outcome can you manage in a forum? Carry on group the whole thing by going to next year.
Yes.
Because
very nice idea.
Very good idea.
Thank you, Dalono.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Onye ọzọ nwere okwu biko ka anyị gara ga rie nri.
Maazị Oji have to come back. Unu kpọọ ya.
Biko enwetara m okwu ugbu a ka m na-abata biko iwe wele unu ka m kwute okwu biko nụ ka Maazị Ifeanyị na-ekwu biko iwe wetara unu biko abịara m late ọdụ anọbụ m ya
meeting agbasala
Ifeanyị kene anyị wee sọpọtụ ọnụ ihe anyị metere.
Okay, because ụmụnne m ekelere m unu biko the information I have not from Nigeria. I'm our autopilot coordinator here na Finland here. So ana m ekele unu biko
like autopilot coordinator again or what you from my pop.
Maazị biko iwe wela ka m kwuo okwu. Maazị biko iwe wela ka m kwuo okwu biko Maazị ka m kwuo unu anyị places biko ọmụ pilot ga autopilot here. Ana m n'ọrụ since but etinye ya na ajọsụ m tinye na awụ na m na-ege ji m earpiece biko ana m ekele each and every one of us because the information that I nwetara from Nigeria are very very bad. Maazị Ekpa nọ here our own like Nnamdi Kanu used to say each and every one of us ma ya karịa ndị nna azụ biko ka anyị n'aka kụrụ ya n'ukwu stand on behalf of him biko nụ ka hapụ na onye nke akwụkwọ onye nke ekwu ama m na emere ihe na-enye na-adị mma biko ekelere m biko ka anyị tinye n'aka anyị ma ihe anyị na-achọ onye na-egbube nwanne ya amaghị a na-akọ most of us like I remember intervene na hunu na-ekwu like abịa mbịa Buhari okwu n'isi Because only most of us are in Radio Biafra. We can't go to our homes. We can't go to our various homes until I want to hang out. He's doing the right thing. He's doing the right thing. That's why I need you to please.
Here today. I got to tell Mama no.
I get better make a meeting now.
Chairman and the Helsinki Nekuboku, I know checking to the go reply. I can
no, I'm by question. Imana okay the work organization no I am telling you. Organization no when you say Kuhoku Makandi organization here, okay the work in yes. No, I'm telling you.
I will not chief. I will not chief.
No, we have
many people are
yes. Okay, go ahead, though.
I say, Aqua ikiri abụrụ eleghị anya. Tupu okike abịa ma bi n'igwe. Anyị na-enye gị ekele n'ụbọchị taa ikere wee doo ya nsọ. N'otu anyị si kparịkọta ụbụbọ dịka nwanne na nwanne, dịka enyi na enyi, dịka ndị na-achọ ịdị ndụ, dịka ndị chọrọ ịbara onwe ha uru, dịka ndị na-fight ndị na-alụ agha bụ maka mmegide a na-emegide ha. Eze ọkaka okwucha ọgwụ iji atara anyị ndị mmụọ nsọ gị meziere anyị ala Igbo, wepụka ndị omekome na-eme nke ọjọọ, ndị na-eme ka ọma nna chekwa ha. Lee ụmụnna anyị ụbụ ndị na-agba mbọ hụ na ndị Igbo nwere onwe ha n'aka ndị ugwu. Jehova Chukwu nke kere eluigwe ka elu ụwa, Chukwu okike abịa ma anyị na-akpọ ofu ugboro ya azụ ugboro 7. Bịa lụọrọ anyị agha, bịa butere anyị ụzọ, betere anyị azụ, nụrụ anyị n'aka nri, nụrụ anyị n'aka ekpere. Jideta ndị mmụọ ozi gị ka ha nọnyere ndị isi kwụ ndị na-elekọta maka ọdịmma ndị Igbo. Ndị jigoro ha wee chụọ àjà nke ọma si na ọ metụta imi ya emetụta ọnụ. Nna agba ahụ ume n'ofu n'ofu, nye ha ogologo ndụ na ahụ isi ike, nyekwa ha amamihe maka na onye na-amaghị ihe anaghị achọ obodo. Eji ikpe ngwanụ ịma ka mkpa anyị ha anyị kọwa ya n'ụbọchị taa chi ga-eji bụọ ma mezuoro anyị kara ka anyị siri rịọ gị n'aha Chukwu okike abịa maka anyị na-arịọ. Ise kpakpando kara aka hụ na anwụ na ahụ
agazienu udoshiba
Kendo leader ke ewo leader
compliment of the season onye ọbụla.
Bye now. Bye.
Okay.
Simon, audio chip for you.
Mazi Simon,